Powerless, when he was doing it, he tried to blame other people, but he's the one that he was in the middle. We was always saving him. So how you gonna sit here and call our names out when you the one messing up? And I was like, really? And then I was thinking about y'all. I was like, dang, I get to see we make it to the top, and then Beast or I do something, and then Freddie's just like standing there, like he won't move. Like, calm down, we're gonna get up there. We got this.
Mhm.
That game just looks like it will just. It's like Uno. You put that in the category of Uno, Monopoly, and Spades. It could either make or break a friendship.
Oh my
It could
goodness.
either make or break a friendship.
So real quick though, because while this is still uploading, I know Freddie said that he didn't want to, like it's so many social medias, and I
Yeah.
get that too. But like I'm literally every day posting on every single one of them.
All me. That's I can't help it. It's just
It's a pain in the ass, and I understand what Freddie's talking about. It's like you got to do this, and then so like for Twitter, it's certain content that could be on Twitter. There's certain content that could be on YouTube. There's certain content that's exclusive for TikTok, because TikTok is not just posting random stuff. It's like kind of like funny entertainment. You need entertainment on TikTok, right?
check my
And then
TikTok.
right, exactly. And then Instagram, I still didn't. I'm still trying to get the little gaming community that we got on Instagram. They mostly care about like trophies and stuff. They don't really care about nothing else. And polls, like trophies and polls. That's it. They don't care about the funny stuff, or they if you're showing off your collection and stuff like that. I'm literally on every single one of these social media stuff. So I understand Freddie 100% when he wants to like break it down to just two different things and then focus on that fan base for the podcast at least. Makes 100% for me.
Yeah, and by the way, we live too. Just letting y'all know. I did live like a few minutes ago, but
Hey, hey.
I'm like, yeah, like just that's advice I got too. Make content exclusive. So I'm definitely on that wave. Um, and I think, like I said, I think it's gonna be all right how we doing it. I wasn't expecting the whole Twitter thing, like we said earlier, like I was talking about earlier, but um, definitely what I told y'all earlier about the different clips. I mean, different videos and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna be doing that for YouTube. Like that was a plan I had after watching that other podcaster and all this and that. So like we definitely YouTube definitely gonna be going up. With that idea of mine. Um, so yeah, that will set it apart though. Our YouTube from all of the different platforms at least. Oh man, I'm tired, y'all. Like I'm really tired. This has been a long week. Oh, this has been a long week. All right, but what I'm saying, we can get into it and everything. Um, let me. And and one last thing, I just got to vent because my dual monitor setup is not ready yet. I'm finna put on my cam in a second. I had to get another desk, so I might be doing some adjustments on the fly again during this podcast. But it's okay. This is only the second time we on this layout putting our cameras on, so we gonna get the technical difficulties and all that stuff out of the way soon. Either way it go, we can start off with our intros. My name is Freddie J Gameplay. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Freddie J Gameplay. That's including Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, the other two I forgot. And then you can catch the live recording of the podcast on YouTube or over on Twitter X. Make sure y'all come and support us. And wherever you support us, just support us. You know what I'm saying? We accept all the support and we appreciate all the support for the real ones out there. We have been doing this for a while, even if you haven't seen this layout, even if you haven't seen our faces. We have been in this gaming space for a while now. Oops, I just hit a folder, but that's okay. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Support us, leave us a like over YouTube and everything like that. But yeah, y'all can go on here. Debbie, you want to do your intro?
Hello. How y'all doing? I'm Debbie Snacks or Debbie underscore Snacks or Debbie Snacks 85. Um, Gameplay, you can check us out will be here every Saturday. I'm happy that we got this new format because then it's like we get to touch bases with y'all a little bit more close and snuggly. But yes, you can find me on all plats. You can find me under Debbie Snacks. And I love this. This gives me excitement. All the news we got to share with y'all. Really, I'm done.
Right, all right. It's your beast. You guys can always catch me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at UHURU Beast. On all social media platforms where I make content, live stream, discuss things, podcasts, etc. So yeah, that's my intro for now.
Hey, turn up, turn up. Y'all want to go to the first topic? I might not participate much in the first topic. I will be right back. Give me 2 minutes, but yeah, y'all can go ahead with that.
Hey Fred, real quick, it didn't upload, but I sent it in the chat, so you have it. Either way, you can still take it from somewhere somehow. Sent
In
it
the
to you.
chat and Discord.
In the yeah, in no, Twitter. Yeah,
Okay,
it's not uploading, so my fault. Go ahead, Debbie.
okay, we got the PlayStation Stars back globally, but some players are missing their points. Like I like the
Right.
Stars. What like Beast? You had a while ago. We talked about it or tapped into it, and you had a good opinion about it. What do you think?
So yeah, PlayStation Stars. Um, it's basically like a rewards systems program. Whether you buy games, whether you complete certain tasks in games or play certain games and check in for the month. It was going for a while, and I kind of missed it because you know you get basically you can take that and get money off of your game. So like if you have like 1,000 points, like $1. If you have 5,000, it's like $5, something like that. And then you can, if you can see like if you have PlayStation Stars and you first sign in, because now you're signing in again, they actually have Stellar Blade up there and Helldivers up there for a ridiculous amount of points. But it is still possible to get games off of this. So if you buy a lot of games, you complete the campaign, the campaigns for the month, you can actually purchase these things. I mean, that like you can't beat that. You're getting rewarded for playing the game and you're getting rewarded for buying your games. So to me, I think it's a good thing. Um and I actually got a couple of games off of it. Remnant 2, I got off of it, and I got another game, I can't remember the name of the game. And I also gotten money off of games because of the campaigns that I completed. And sometimes you don't even know that you complete the campaign. You're just doing it and you don't even know. So I like the fact that it's back. It was going to way too long, and yeah, I'm gonna be on camera in a second.
I love when you can collect stuff. Like I'm a trophy hunter. Like I enjoy getting something, like seeing that I succeeded at doing something, and I'm the kid that I'm a pat me on the head, give me a gold star. Yes, show me that I put in work and you recognize that I put in work. So PlayStation Stars is like I like it. You log in on monthly, you get stars. You do a game that you already are playing and love and finish something, you get stars. It's like I don't know. I enjoy it. Reward me.
Right. Yeah, I forgot you can collect. They do have little collectibles and stuff on
Yes,
there.
and they're
Let me just get my
adorable.
gameplay in the background for y'all so y'all can see what's going on here. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I mean it's cute. I think what was the collectibles like you could do like little portable. They had like one that's like a PlayStation 4 and like even icons. They do icons too. So if you wanted to change your icon to like a unique icon that you can't get anywhere else, that's a way to do it. So I'm happy about that.
It's just like a little bit of a piece of joy to something you're already enjoying.
Exactly. You getting rewarded for playing the game. It's not just about getting the trophy. You actually can get something from it. Like so, to
Exactly.
give you an example, this month they have it. So like if you play any game that's in the if you play any game that's in the PS Plus lineup for this month, you get like 50 points. If you play there's a list of games. I don't remember the game, but I know Monster Hunter Rise is one of them. If you start Monster Hunter Rise up, and that's also a PS Plus game right now on PS Plus Premium, you get another 50 points. That's 100 points. You get to 1,000, I'm pretty sure 1,000 is like $1, and you can just take it from there. If you just keep doing it, you'll end up racking these points up. So, but those are the only two campaigns that I've seen this month was the PS Plus one, and I think it might be PS Premium, either one or both of those together, or like a Pacific multiplayer game, and then you can get like 150 points.
Okay, so they have it where the Switch is Nintendo's longest lasting console of all time.
The best system that they had, actually.
I ain't even gonna cap, like, it's just, okay. It's just something about, it's just something about the Switch that it will always just hold a place in my heart. Let me stroke you, baby. I love you.
Hey,
Like,
listen. Hey, let me get on the camera. Look. Got my Switch right here. OLED, baby. Mwah.
like you get me through some times when I can't get out of bed. I can get you, baby. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, yo.
I'm just yes. I'm just saying yes, as you should.
Nah, facts. Let me get back on the camera, bro. You know what? I'm gonna flex real quick too.
Do it.
I'm gonna flex real quick. Y'all don't know me. Y'all might know me as just the Call of Duty guy, the guy that just plays Call of Duty, and it seemed like I don't play nothing else or I own anything else besides PlayStation. That's why I put that post on my Twitter about the Xbox and console war shit. Y'all don't
Yes.
know me. I have Nintendo Switch games for fucking days, bro. I have a whole list of games from Nintendo Switch. So let me give you a story real quick on Nintendo Switch.
Talk your
First off,
shit.
congratulations for being Nintendo's longest selling console. Even though you had the Switch, then you had the Switch Lite, then you had the Switch OLED, then you had the Legend of Zelda Switch, then you had the Pokemon Switch. They kept it going on forever. They don't usually do that. This right here was the first hybrid. I can take my console games and play it outside. We're not talking about the PSP where they actually made games specifically for the PSP, right? We're talking about console games that was on my PS4 at the time on here. I I was able to play The Witcher 3 on here. I was able to play Doom on here. I was able to play a lot of games on this system. And this is the first hybrid. Now look at all the different hybrids that's out right now. They call it PC handheld, Steam Deck and Ardrio Ally, whatever, Rogue Ally and Legion Go and Neo. This was the original. I can't wait for that Switch 2 to come out. Because that Switch 2 is going to be something special. This is 8 years. This is old, and they still making games for this. Launched mid-cycle between what? It was the Wii U that came out around the same time as the PS4 and Xbox One, right? Then in the middle of the cycle, they released this. This is their most successful console, their best console, and the fact that you can do hybrid is absolutely crazy. Play it on the TV and take it to go.
It says the Switch's lifespan is now 2,687 days, which beats the NES record for 2,686. I'm just
Yup.
like, built for it tough. I'm just saying.
It's built for tough. It's definitely built for tough. And this is coming off of the Wii U. You got to realize the Wii U was shit. The Wii U was trash. It sold 13 or 18 million, something like that. Wasn't nobody backed it. Not no third party backed it. Do you know the third party support you got for the Switch? They had to downgrade games and stuff to run on here, but you can't deny it. Like this is a hybrid handheld, and it actually worked. It actually worked. So not a
I'm
surprise.
excited.
Can't wait for that Switch too,
Oh, I can't wait for it either. Like, that's just gonna be something.
bro. Since I'm Mr. Call of Duty guy, look at all these games that I got on here. I got over 200 games on my Switch.
Man, shoot. Okay. I don't know if you wanted to add any input, Freddie. Are you still handling your?
I'm struggling. I go
Okay. Okay. They got Zenless Zone Zero. They released their trailer. I'll
Oh,
put that in
hey,
the chat.
Bobby, where you at, man? You listen. Get in the Discord, man. You already know what the word is. Get in the Discord. We need your input because Bobby played this. We can skip that until
Okay.
yeah until Bobby get in here. We can skip that.
Got you.
Mm,
Got you. Got you. No problem. I'll
yeah.
wait to put that in the chat. Okay. They say that the First Descent is now running better on PlayStation 5 than on Xbox Series consoles after the hot fix that was released.
Not surprising.
Have y'all I mean, I lightly tapped in. I gotta get back in again. But
Now, every time
this
I
is gonna
turn
be
on
one
my
of them
PS4
ones.
5, every time I turn on my PS5, I look at Debbie Snacks. It says the first descendant. I'm like, wow, she's really good grinding this shit, yo.
No, I have this problem where I be like forgetting to close out my game. Because like the times I be on is like random. So if I think I'm gonna get on, I'll turn it on and I'll click on the game I know I want to play, and then I'll forget. But I like this game. I like the shooting. I like it. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun one. Do you think that this is like a surprise to everybody how good this is getting received?
I mean, if anybody is watching my live streams, I mean, it was good to me at first. Um, then I kind of fell out of it. Then I tried it again. I kind of like it again. I'm not into the free to play games, but the fact that it's taking like this is the free to play game that didn't die yet, and a lot of people are playing it, and a lot of people are really enjoying it. That's a I'm surprised by that actually more than anything.
Hey,
Um,
do not mix Beast and the First Descendant into the same sentence ever. It's going to blow up like a fire. I promise you. They don't mix. I was in that live stream, boy.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so I'm not saying nothing bad about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to say nothing bad about it while I'm here right now. I'm giving my honest opinion. I'm surprised that the game is a free to play game that did this. I'm not a free to play game person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the fact that somebody can pay for something and then just be better than me. So then I have to pay for it. But free play games are like rentals. So but I was surprised about the performance, and I am surprised about the way that people received it. You know, that's a good thing that they got going on. They're gonna keep it up. That's good.
I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because I'm all down my timeline. It's either the First Descendant, Elden Ring, or Tekken 8. Like that's all people are playing right now. Like I kid you not, all down my friends list, those are the three games that people are playing. Ain't nothing else. Um, I tried it for a minute. Like I tried. Oh wait, we talking about the performance. So yeah, we already talked about like I guess the first impressions and everything last week. It's funny though because this news came out after my rant last week, right? With the whole PlayStation GPU stuff like that.
Mhm.
Uh, I after, after my rant yesterday, last week, I had went on Twitter and it said people were talking about how the performance is running better on Xbox Series consoles, even Series S. Not even a day later, I don't think. A day
Mhm.
later, a patch came out and it started running 10 times better on the PS5 once again. So there was one
Mhm.
game people almost had. One game people almost had for a day that proved me wrong, but then it just either proved me right once again. That's bragging rights. I gotta say that. I'm sorry, but that's all I gotta say about that.
uh, so what do y'all think about the Horizon Zero Dawn live action series no longer moving forward with Netflix?
Needed to end.
Yeah.
Didn't need every damn game to be a live action or movie or anything like that. They already got Lego and all that shit going for it. They need to just keep it like that. You already milked this franchise as much as you possibly can. We don't need no more of that. It's just it's it. How do I say it? It's surprising that they still wanted to milk it even more than it's already milked. Like it's like the biggest PlayStation game of all time or something like that. It's not. They should just stick to Last of Us doing that. That series. Leave Horizon the hell alone. You got Lego already. You got the mainline games. Just leave it alone. Don't milk it any more than it's already milked.
He said they ain't got no more to tap into.
I ain't gonna lie. I forgot that it was the dude that was doing that did the Umbrella Academy, and I like the Umbrella Academy. That's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
At least on Netflix. On Netflix, but um, I mean, I can't say much. Like it was going to be held by one of my favorite uh by one of my favorite shows who's doing one of my favorite shows, but yeah, I don't think it should have been made. Like, especially for a TV series, if that's going to be made, that needs to be a big budget movie. Because again, that's what people play Horizon for. And to be honest with you, I really don't care about no Horizon live action anything. To be honest with you, I think it's still a disservice if they doing God of War like that. They can get away with it, but that should be a movie. Like these big IPs needs to have budgets. They need to have bigger budget, bigger than Uncharted. If you're not putting a bigger budget in Horizon than you're doing Uncharted, that's a problem. If you're not putting a bigger budget into God of War than you're doing Uncharted, that's a huge problem. So if that's the case, it don't need to happen, in my opinion. Wait, hold on. Is that somebody just joined? Hey, that's Bobby. I get to
Hey.
test my other freaking leg. All right, hold on. Let me put Bobby up in here real quick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to interrupt your guys' little way you guys had the frame rate, so I didn't want to interrupt you guys' video thingy.
Nah, you good? You a okay? I'm Let me. All right, so let's go back to that last topic real quick. While I
Okay.
adjust this on the fly for the four person. But
Okay.
Bobby, you have played this game, so yeah, we like your opinion on it. To be honest with you.
For Zenless Zone Zero.
Yes.
All right, well, the best way I could explain that game is pretty much it's a gotcha game, but they did it in a different format where you have to pretty much go into this TV like world where you have to like run around the cubes and stuff and rearrange yourself to get your people that you hire to go through the void. So you have to make sure you lead them to the right directions where they need to go to get them out of the void. But your main character, either male or female, you get to choose between the which one you want to start off with. You get to stay as like the guy in the chair or the girl in the chair, and you pretty much then have to pick between the characters that they have. So you have to roll the gacha wheel and try to get the a certain character. But it's an action game, so it's a lot different than some of the other gacha games like they normally make. Like Genshin Impact is more of an open world action game, and then the Honkai Star Rail is more of a turn based. But you can put it on auto, so you pretty much don't really need to play it. You can just sit back and watch it play itself.
Got you. Got you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to edit.
That game sounds interesting.
Yeah, if
It's
you
probably gonna be one of those games I probably like watching more than because I like watching people that are skilled at games play games.
oh, it's a very simple game.
Oh,
Like
okay.
if you tried it out, you'll see that it literally only has like 3 buttons to hit sometimes, like X for dodge,
Oh,
and then square for an attack, and then sometimes you could just hold down square and you could do attacks.
that's taking me back to my childhood with the 3 button games.
Yeah, it's definitely simple. It's a lot more easier than most of their gotcha games. Like Genshin Impact, you have to go by elemental base, so you have to pretty much try to find a fire character to take out fire enemies, a character to take out thunder enemies, and juggle it around. But
Hmm.
in the Zone Zero list, well, I'm just gonna call it ZZ. Pretty much in that game, you could pretty much just pick any character in any kind of like certain class. Like you have to at least try to play the gotcha system to try to get a good character. I got lucky and got an S rank character, so that's why I've been playing it a little
Right.
longer than I should have. Because I was just gonna try it out and be done with it, but I was like, I got it a S rank character, might as well keep trying it out.
Oh, you locked in.
Yeah, I got it through the free rolls, so it's not like I put any money towards it.
Yeah. So that'll be a good game. Um, does it have a release date?
Oh, it's actually released right now. You can play it for free
Okay.
right now.
Nice. Okay.
You can play it through your phone, PC, and even through PlayStation. So if you get to the point where you want to stop playing on PlayStation, but you want to play it on your phone, you could just swap your account over to we'll link it to the service, and then you could just swap it back and forth.
Got you. So speaking of games, cause this y'all I'm pretty sure y'all remember that game that came out hypercharged with the little you shoot the little toys and stuff.
Like you're in like the grocery
It looked
stores
like the
and
toy
doing.
soldier, but the movie if you or small
Oh,
soldier if
that
you
Xbox
seen that
game, right?
movie, yes,
Yeah.
they sold over 100K copies in less than a month on Xbox. But those
Yeah, they did
figurines
pretty
and
well.
stuff, yeah, I'm actually proud of them.
PlayStation actually has a knockoff brand version coming to PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, since they get that eligibility for any new little indie developers can join their platform as long as they pay that entry fee. They've just been popping out different random indie games that have been auto generated by AI. It looks like.
That looks
So
like
you could
y'all know that one game Pop no not Poppy it's a game you have to protect the door and it's a scary game and you have it's like night something I don't know what it's called but
Night Stalkers? No.
no it's like it looks cuddly but it's not you're bears and you're shooting at with the little toys.
Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. The teddy bear one.
Yes, and you got to protect the door so the nightmare don't wake the little girl up. But that reminds me of like a real version of that because you use little toys to shoot, and it was just cute, and they have little robots and stuff. But yeah, that just reminded me of that, and it just popped into my head like the Small Soldier movie. Like I really think they should have did another one. I really enjoyed that movie. It was
Yeah,
really
the
cute.
movie was really good, especially for practical effects that they put into it.
Yes, it didn't look
But the,
bad
the
at
video game was
all.
the video game wasn't so fun though.
Yeah, I didn't get into the video game. I liked what they could have did with it, but to me, this is just kind of like a redemption with that game. So 100K, that's not even bad at all.
Yeah, but most people on Twitter has been basically calling that developer the tiered developer because he keeps going on his page crying.
Oh, dang. I
Like
just
I'm
have
super
to.
happy that his game's selling, but yeah, I can see why people are saying that to him a lot, which is weird. You
Shoot,
think
I
people
get
would be
emotional
super happy?
too. My game finally made it. If I've been in the
Yeah, I
industry
would
all
too.
this, I'd be an
Like,
emotional person.
if
I'd
I
be
made a
like,
game that was a
sorry,
bouncing ball that sold for 50 million copies, I'd be like, damn, it's a bouncing ball. I love you guys.
shoot. Okay, so the Sea of Thieves was again a huge seller on PlayStation 5 in June. Fourth most downloaded game in the US and Canada, third most downloaded game in Europe.
I'm
Are we?
shocked, but
Nah, I'm not
I'm
shocked because
not.
I'm
that was
slightly
a
shocked because a lot of
that was
people
a big
claimed that they
game
would
on.
never play it, but
Everybody wanted it on there. So, and it's like,
They say they're not gonna play it when it's not on their platform, but once it's on their platform, it's like, oh my
yeah.
god, come, let me get it. Yeah, no,
mhm.
don't believe that Twitter hype when they say that they're not gonna play it. That game is kind of addicting. It's fun. I played a little bit of it when I had my on Xbox. Actually, I'm not gonna buy it on PlayStation. But to say that it's not and you got to realize too, PlayStation's fan base install base is higher than Xbox. So then when a game like that comes on with a PlayStation, there's more people that can access it than what it was worth on Xbox, and it's new. So
Well, I tried it out on Xbox when I had my subscription for it. It was all right, but I played the vanilla version, which didn't have any extra stories, so it was just an open world, and you had to go fancy some box and try to watch out for the players that was trying to kill you.
knowing you probably go back to it.
Not on Xbox.
Oh well, it's on PlayStation now, so
I mean,
If it
yeah.
went to PlayStation Plus, sure, I'll play it. If it goes to Plus,
He said, no, I said what I said. If it's, I'm not paying for this game.
I'm still giving Concord a try and seeing if I could get into that, but there's still some issues that I'm finding out for this that's not rubbing me correctly. It's like, it
we
feels
gonna
like
talk
I
about
have
that later.
Overwatch at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you about that later.
Mm-mm. I mean, if anybody's looking
Is that your
for,
Steam Deck?
Yeah, I'm playing Steam Deck right now. That's what I'm. That's not me. I think that's Bobby, or that's you, Bobby. You playing the game right now?
I don't invite people.
No, like your game volume. Like you playing a game right now?
Oh, game volume. Oh yeah, I think it said game invite. My bad. I'll mute it. Well, you generally have to see if you want to play with me. Then I'll join you. But most of the time, I just leave people alone and let those to have fun with their own games.
he was ready. He's like, no. Oh lordy, if anybody's looking for a job, BioShock 4 developers is hiring 30 with 30 open positions. So
This game, man. I love BioShock, though. I would
If they're
definitely
hiring a
develop
game
that.
tester, I'll play it. But if they're hiring for nothing else than that, then I won't be able to be much help. I'll pretend that I
They,
know what I'm doing and just like smack the keyboard.
they,
no.
if
This
they
game's
want somebody to
amazing.
write a story, I'll do it. They
See,
want somebody to write a story, I'll do it.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much how the gaming industry is. They always have that highs and lows. So they overhire for a project, and then once the project is done, then they'll get rid of the people. Or if they found another solution, they'll get rid of people and hire new people.
They usually hire contractors.
I tried, but I found out my intellect wasn't as smart as I thought it was. So I couldn't figure out the programming and processing and all that nonsense.
Please don't.
I'm better at playing the games than I am making them.
You want to know where the job You want to know where the job security comes from in the gaming industry?
Hmm.
I'm.
I hear him. He's just, yeah, I hear him.
You hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear him.
I hear.
Yeah, I said you guys want to know where the job security comes in the gaming industry?
Where?
Being on the Gameplay Community Podcast.
True. Touche.
I don't think Freddie couldn't hear me. Go ahead, Debbie. Tell him what I said.
He said, where there is good job security, or no, you said it nice. Like
I
I can't.
said, you know where you get job security in the gaming industry?
Yes, and
And
I
I
said
said, you get
where.
it from the Gameplay Community Podcast. That's where you get your job security from.
And do and does. He said no can do right now, as of right now. Okay. So what do y'all think about July's PlayStation Plus extra games? Because it'll include Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, and Remastered. I mean, and Remnant 2. Sorry, I said Remastered.
It's
So
I
fire.
know Beast could have waited and he
that's
could have
gonna be
got
good.
Remnant 2 on Plus.
I have Remnant 2 already from PlayStation Stars. Remember that. So I
Yeah,
already have that
he
already.
said,
But nah, that's good. So you got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, obviously, and if you didn't pick up Crisis Core, this is the PSP version, which is called Reunion. You get it on PlayStation Plus now, and you get Remnant 2. But then you forget to mention there's some PSP games that are coming out on this next PlayStation Plus, which is Jonah Arc, The Arc, which is a PSP RPG game that was like one of the best RPG games on PSP at the time, and you get Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on PSP
Yeah,
Yep.
but
too.
you're also forgetting the most important part. We get Summoners from the PlayStation 2.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Ooh, sounds like
Is it a great game? No, not by any means, but it's still a game.
Right. The plot twist. But nah, that's good, bro. Like, come on. They're releasing all these PSP games. It's like kind of like setting it up for like, okay, eventually you're gonna start doing PS3 games, maybe. We don't know yet,
I mean,
but
there's a rumor about it being out. Like
exactly that's what I'm saying.
but the same person who rumored it is the same person who rumored about the more PlayStation 2 games getting emulated, and they are. So there's a big chance it could happen.
It's a good sign when you see PSP games on your PlayStation 5. I just played through Daxter and just platinum Daxter. So I'm happy for any PSP game that I can play that's not on my PSP and I can play it on the big TV in the back. I'm good for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been playing through that Jack and Dexter game that came out on the PSP that I never got around to playing. So I was like, I'll try that out.
Sir, yes, sir. How you feel about that, Fred?
Yep.
Yep.
How you feel about it, Debbie?
Hmm.
Like I
I
don't care. I don't play these type of games
I
anyway.
mean, it's not that I don't care. Because my thing is, as long as I told y'all, as long as it looks good while y'all playing it, and it'll keep my attention. I don't necessarily play it, so it's like I won't know until when y'all tell me something's wrong with it. So that's why I'm just, I'm here to support.
Well, I
It's just
definitely
it's just the
recommend. Oh, sorry.
No,
no
go
no go ahead, go
ahead.
ahead.
I was gonna say I definitely recommend playing the Crisis Core if
Yeah.
you haven't played it yet.
See, I heard about. That's why I like being the way that I am, where I just don't dive into it. you're like, I have to hear it from like multiple people. You're like the second person, so since you know, that's giving me a sign like I might need to check it out. Like I don't like games when people like a game comes out and everybody like jumps on it. Like
She just wants to be different.
I can't
Yeah,
help it.
it's understandable. Most
I
people
can't
try to
help
jump on the
it.
bandwagon while it's popular, so this way they
Yeah,
can get more things into it.
like I like
Especially if they're
tapping
content
into it when it
creators.
dies down. Like once the hype dies down, then you can see what's up, or you can get a real understanding from somebody who's still playing it after the buzz. Like that's me. I like doing that. So leave me alone, beast. I can't be like that.
Hey, look, listen, I'm not like that either. I hate when it's like that, but it depends on the game though. So
True. Because some games I'll hear about and instantly know I want to play it. Don't have to know no backstory. Never played another game in the series. Some games like I like looking at trailers. That's why I love watching when they re-releasing all the stuff. Like I love seeing something and being like, I want to play that game. That's me. I'm a visually aid me, and you might have me.
uh,
Like that's
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I hear you.
Nothing. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, y'all. So Xbox gaming is coming to Amazon Fire TV. Play more games with no console needed.
Go sell your Xbox. You don't need it no more.
But my thing, okay, they already kind of like I could play. I played on my Samsung TV, so it's like, what did y'all think the next step was? Like,
Listen, they are already trying. So they doing Fire Stick. Okay, they're doing
mhm,
Samsung TVs already. You can already play on your iPad via the cloud any Xbox game you want. You literally can stream any game you want on that, right?
yes.
They're trying to. From rumor, don't quote me. I don't know 100%, but it's a rumor that they're trying to not to get rid of their marketing campaign in consoles in Europe and the Asian markets. So it's basically like they only want to sell the console in the States. Once again, rumor. Don't know 100% if it's true, but this is what they want. This is what they always wanted. They said we want an Xbox on every screen, no matter what screen it is. This screen, that screen. Doesn't matter what screen it is. They want to have an Xbox on it. So you're gonna be streaming it everywhere anyway. But am I gonna play Xbox on a Fire Stick when the Fire Stick can't fucking even watch a movie and clearly without struggling? Hell no. So I don't know. You guys can have that if you want.
He said, I guess if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do.
You can't even watch a movie straight at like like smooth on a Fire Stick. Why the hell would I want to play a game on it?
Testing, 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 testing.
I hear you.
Still got.
So
I don't even want to play fucking PS3 or my PS5 streaming, and that's why I got 4 PS3s. I'm not playing no
Anyway,
Xbox on no thing.
you don't want to play no cloud streaming on the PlayStation?
No, I don't want to play cloud streaming on that either. I don't want to play no cloud streaming at all. I got my Steam Deck for that. I got a Rogue Ally for that. I got my Switch for that. If I want to play something native, I'm playing on dedicated hardware that can actually run it while I'm playing it. No lag, no nothing. Streaming, come on. Depends. Like the Portal has the only exception. And then I guess if you want to play Game Pass stuff on your iPad or stuff, that's the only exception. But other than that, no,
oh
absolutely
lordy.
not.
Speaking
Now
of
let's get into this conversation because I know
Wait,
Fred
hold on.
about to go off.
My bad. I want to talk about that too. The stream can finally hear me after this whole podcast. I apologize again. Technical difficulties. We're trying to get through all the kinks. I apologize why y'all couldn't hear me this whole time. They could hear me. Y'all just couldn't. But anyway. Okay, yeah, I can myself. All right. So, dang, it's gonna be quick, but like, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give somebody like half of their flowers, like a quarter of their flowers for this because somebody said this in spaces too. I forgot who said it, but I think it was like two people actually. But they said it was gonna come. It was gonna come to pass like a couple years ago that you was gonna be able to, you know, play your Xbox games on a thumb drive, on a freaking a USB drive. In this case, a Fire Stick, which is just a USB drive. Uh, so somebody did say that. However, they were saying that I remember they were saying that you will only be able to play your games on a thumb drive. So like Microsoft was going to, the whole premise of the argument was that Microsoft was going to stop making consoles, and I don't think that's the case. I think I said in the past, like they're gonna keep still making consoles even if they come to pass. But now we're here, and you can stream your stuff on a Fire Stick. I don't know who's gonna do it, but I guess I gotta give somebody like a quarter day flowers, for saying this. I guess two people.
So,
And
so
yeah,
Fred, what do
like
you think about
it
them?
is what it is.
What do you
Microsoft
think
trying to be
about
everywhere.
them?
They're trying to do everything, and it's just. I mean, what did he do? Go ahead, Microsoft. That's all I want to say though.
Fred, real quick. What do you think about them stopping making consoles in the other regions besides the states?
What happened? I had technical difficulties once again. What you say?
I said, how do you feel about them not making consoles in other regions anymore? Like they gonna stop doing that, sell the Fire Stick, Xbox thumb drive, whatever in Europe and Asia, but to keep the consoles going in the States. Because that's a rumor that's going around.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I do think Xbox is third party. Xbox is pretty much officially a third party they're a publisher. They kind of go in the way of Sega, but they're just dying slowly. Like as far as being in the console market, I do think they're going to keep making consoles for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to contradict my last statement. I don't think that they're going to be in the game forever. We may still see consoles come out, but they may be either Xbox Series S type of level, or they may be like Switch hybrids type levels, or like Surface laptop type levels, and they want to integrate it more with like laptops, and it works like a console, but they have like a almost like those Google, what's those Google laptops,
Oh, you're talking about the Chromebooks.
the Chromebooks. Yeah, they may have something like that where it's like it's a dedicated laptop for Xbox. You can run some apps on it, but it's not really like, it's not Linux based or whatever the crap they do. Most likely it's gonna be Linux based for sale. Anyway, I'm just saying, Xbox goal is to be a third party publisher. That's their goal. They've been saying it for a long time now, and they are slowly going the way of Sega. Like they're just doing the exact same thing, but it's just that since they reached higher heights than Sega ever had, they're trying to work with what they have and do what's best for what they have already. But at the end of the day, I'm not surprised at it. Like they wasn't even really focused on those regions, which is kind of crazy. Like they keep talking about getting into Eastern markets. Getting into like Asia and stuff like that. So
They
or
was trying for a
Japan.
while.
Yeah, and so it
They
is what
started
it
with
is.
360.
And I just hope that people aren't still delusional to that fact though. Like it's not Xbox itself. It's the people it's the fanboys. Like I know it hurts, but at the end of the day, you got to get over it. Like it's gonna keep hurting if y'all not accepting the fact that Xbox is doing what they're doing. They've been doing this for a long time, and they've been telling us for a long time that this is the way they want it to go. So I'm
So
just saying.
that brings us to our next point then. Game Pass price increase.
Yes. Oh Lord.
I mean, I know Fred about to go.
Yes, that's why I'm just looking. I'm like, Fred.
He put his head down. Look, he
Let me go to my notes. I had to bring some notes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey yo, let me take a dab at it first. So
Okay.
alright, Game Pass increase. We all knew it was coming. Netflix do it, Hulu do it, PlayStation do it. They'll all do it. Anything that got a subscription, they're gonna do that. They're gonna raise the price. And we know the main reason why they're gonna raise that price, because Call of Duty is around the corner. They just spent like $80 billion on the damn company. So now you're gonna be able, and then they fucked it up too. They have this tier, this tier, this tier. Okay, you got the premium tier, so you get everything. You got this tier, so you only get this. It's a mess. But $2 extra when you got, I don't even know how many Xbox Game Pass subscribers they even got at the moment, but they raising it to wow, that fucked up. They raising it up $2 extra. I mean,
But you
it
know their
ain't no big deal.
problem. Nah, but you know their problem, right? They're
What's
losing
that?
their day one drop. So
Yeah, they're losing that, right? So that's like the main thing with that. But oh wow. But when it comes to that, like these people been paying for eight. So real quick, while I got you guys here, Microsoft. Wow, here we go again. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my shit.
Hey, it's okay. You are not the
So,
only one.
yeah, I'm having technical difficulties here too because Fred cursed me.
dang, let me hold on. Let me Monty, keep that over there.
Hey yo, no,
I
that's all
don't
good.
need no technical difficulties
You had to
around
do an
these parts.
anti-ritual.
Yes, yes, ain't no
She
mountain,
got
ain't no
the.
sea. I went from the color purple all the way to my root. I don't know. We nope.
But nah, like real quick though, you know that, and this is like a little side note. It's not 100% directly, but you know that Microsoft is like the first company to bring this like you pay for online shit since the first Xbox with Xbox Live. People been paying in Microsoft forever. Xbox Live, from Xbox Live to whatever the hell it Game Pass now. They've been doing it, and they raised it up too because it was like $10 back then, actually, and $10 back then is equivalent to like $20 right now that they paying for Game Pass right now. So PlayStation didn't have that. Microsoft, Nintendo didn't have that back then, right? When you played on a PS3 or PS2 or whatever Nintendo says GameCube, whatever, when you played online, you didn't pay shit. You didn't pay nothing, nothing at all. The only system that you had to pay on was Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Then 360 came around, same thing. You didn't have to pay. It wasn't until the Switch came out and PS4 came out that you had to actually pay for something online, and it's been like an ongoing trend ever since. I don't even think you had to pay online for a PC either. I don't think so. You just play it. It's just crazy how people are like debating about $2 price difference when there's other things to be worried about. I mean, you're already paying for it, so you pay extra $2, even though you're losing your day one games. That's what you get for Game Pass anyway. So that's all I gotta say. You've been paying for the shit if you was an Xbox fan for years, and now you complaining about it now.
Most people keep.
And they oh my bad.
Nah, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, and they haven't rose their price in like forever and a day, right?
Has to be expected though. You just brought Activision, and you about to put out Call of Duty. Of course, you're gonna raise the price now. Little Timmy, little Tommy. Hey, mom, I have we got Game Pass, so it raised $2, but at least I can play Call of Duty because Call of Duty is a big point of them having a Game Pass in the first place. Even though the best mode in Call of Duty is free, you still get Black Ops 6 for whatever price you're paying on Game Pass. So I think that's like the biggest reason, because now there's no incentive to buy actual Black Ops 6 disc on your Xbox anymore. Just play it on Game Pass.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't buying no more. I'm not buying Call of Duty no more. I'm sorry, I ain't buying that.
And hurt my heart, Fred.
What happened?
You
So you hurt
hurt
my heart, man. I can't play Call of Duty with you no more.
Oh no, I'm gonna play it. I'm just not buying it.
He said, "I'm just not getting the next and the next and the next."
And let me start. Let me not even make that statement because I'm not sure if I will ever get Game Pass again after this. So I know that's a contradiction. I know that for a fact. I apologize. All right. Anyway, go. I ain't really got a lot to say on this. I kind of lied. I was just fooling people. I really don't have too much to say on this. I ain't finna go off of shit.
I'm very proud of you.
I just I do like. I do have some notes, okay? Because I was thinking about this. This sucks. I truly think that the whole, just like how I said, PlayStation's. I'm gonna relate to PlayStation, okay? I don't care what people think about it. I'm gonna do it.
How dare you?
I'm gonna get. We have to. I gotta give us our flowers, me and Debbie, because we said years ago when this whole new PlayStation Plus revamp was rumored about things that came true. We said that if PlayStation do certain things, it may not be a bad thing that this new PlayStation Plus revamp is coming, right? With the whole extra and premium tiers. We said
Mhm.
that if those PlayStation 2 classics, I remember us saying this and we might even have this on YouTube. I'm not sure if this one was recorded. But if those PlayStation 2 classics come to the premium tier or the extra tier, whichever one is on. I don't have PlayStation Plus right now either. So hey, and I'm a PlayStation person. If those PlayStation Plus, if those PS2 classics come to the tier service, and you can also buy them on the store, we said that will be a good thing. And look what happened. You're not just locked into the subscription with those games. You can pay for those games and own them, right? So
Yeah, you could pay $10 for them and get them. That's pretty good.
exactly, right? Now you can still do it on Xbox side. That's not what I'm comparing to. But I'm just throwing our number one, giving us our flowers because nobody else gonna do it. And two, uh, uh um stating our stances on that so y'all can understand that we not just PlayStation fanboys and girls. Okay, we not on that wave. We're giving accountability what accountability needs to be given. With that being said, Xbox Game Pass is kind of stupid. One, anytime you pay for these subscription things or whatever, right? They took away Xbox Live, where the biggest thing was with Xbox Live was that you're paying to play online. That was the biggest thing with Xbox Live. All this other stuff was extra. You're paying so you can play online game, right? For non-free to play games. Why in the world would Xbox revamp this service and the core tier or whatever it was called, the lowest tier, you could not play online games with it. That was the stupidest thing in the world. If you're paying a monthly subscription, every single tier should let you be able to play online. So that's one gotcha moment, right? And I'm relating this to
Definitely.
I'm relating this to live service gaming because Xbox Game Pass is live service gaming. That's basically what it is. It's a pay to win live service. Okay, that's what it is. Now you're telling me that okay, cool. You can play online with all the tiers now, right? So you ain't got to upgrade to pay online. As soon as you pay your money with these tiers, with this Game Pass, you play online. Okay, cool. But now we're taking away something that we said that we was going to be doing and keeping our promise on in the beginning. Now we're taking away day one games on what two? I think it's two tiers. The lowest tier and the tier above that, you won't be able to play day one games on it, if I'm not mistaken. Can somebody read off the tiers? I don't know if we did that yet.
I got you. Let me pull it up real quick for you.
Okay. It's a gacha. It's a gacha game. That's all Xbox Game Pass is. It's a gacha game. My problem
All
is
right,
that
Oh
so
boy.
we got
Xbox got the
Xbox
game.
Game Pass Core, right? Then we got Xbox Game Pass Console. There's $1 difference between those two, by the way. The one is $10, one is $11. Then you got Xbox Game Pass PC, which is $10. Then you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. That's
okay.
four. That's four different tiers right there.
And what does all the tiers include?
All right, so the Xbox Game Pass Core includes online multiplayer, a catalog of 30 games available to play at no extra cost and additional deals and discounts. Okay, whatever. That's like including like the Xbox version of PlayStation Plus for the month. Then you got Game Pass Console, which is basically giving you access to Game Pass library on your Xbox. So you pay an extra $1 more and you get access to Game Pass. Very strange. Very strange. Then you have Game Pass Ultimate, which you can basically do Game Pass library on Xbox and PC at the same time, online console multiplayer for all games, and select games day one that's released. So if you have core, you don't get day one games.
Nope.
No.
Nope. It's
That's
only
that. I didn't know that shit.
it's only
Yeah, they
at first
that's
you
strange
could.
now.
At first, right. At first you could. At first it was you get
Yeah.
the day one games, but you couldn't play online, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it was. And
And
now
then on
Yeah, you
here,
still get day one games. Now they took it out.
the PC is not. It went from it used to be $10. It went up to $11.99 as well.
Right.
And you also
Okay.
can't stack the PC version now.
Oh.
Nope,
So you can't stack the
you only
subscription.
could do like a short like amount because people was bragging. See, that's what people see. Hold on, let me segue. Make a side note. That's what y'all's problem is. Y'all be bragging and bagging and telling your business, and people don't be in it. And then now look at you. Now you can't even stack no more because y'all kept on
Facts.
bragging about it.
Talk
Now
too
look
much.
at
Talk
you.
shit.
But okay, I'm back off of my little tyrant
See, the thing,
moment of disappointment.
my problem with that is that it's too many curations. It's too many tiers. I said that the same. This is what I said about the PlayStation subscription. It's too many tiers, right? I know a lot of people said that. At first I didn't think about it, but now that they're kind of skewing the premium and extra tiers, like it really don't. It's not really big. It's a big purpose for those two tiers. I understand it now. You know, now that they releasing stuff on them, those two. But with Xbox, is definitely the case. There's too many tiers, too many curations. Core only lets you get a curated list of games on Game Pass, so you're not even getting all of Game Pass games that's on there. You're just getting a certain amount, or maybe the lowest tier. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I'm not sure. I think the lowest tier is a curated list, and then Core. No, Core is a curated list. That's the lowest tier. Console, you're getting Game Pass, but no day one games. Ultimate, you're getting day one games, everything in the what I just said earlier, and PC. So it's like you don't need you don't need an Xbox console no more. They're literally telling you that the PC is more valuable than the Xbox because you can pay lower
Just
money.
get
You know, you can pay lower money, right? Which you can already do, right? On with PlayStation 2, right? You can play your games online for free on PC. So that's another thing too, right? But still, um, you can still get more bang for your buck on PC. But again, my problem again is just it's too many curations. You're only getting day one games on the last two tiers. But y'all said this earlier. These subscriptions, I'm telling y'all, we said this before. These subscriptions are best when it's when it's just focused on older games. That's what these subscriptions should be for. And we said that before this even PlayStation revamp even came up. All this day one stuff, all this even the online multiplayer is kind of bullcrap in my opinion. I think there should be more rewards into the subscriptions. So like almost kind of like because at the end of the day, it's kind of like a credit card if you think about it. But like how they do with credit cards, right? You know, you get points, you get rewards, you get cash back when you make all these purchases at certain stores, stuff like that. I think they should go that route instead of and please don't make it like a credit card. Listen to what I'm saying. Go that route where it's like it's focused on older games and you get rewards from it instead of trying to lock online behind a paywall and putting day one releases and stuff like that. Maybe some games, maybe some third party games, you know what I'm saying, that they don't have as much faith in or they got low projections on the game. Okay, cool. Like that Shadow Warrior 3, you know, I think that was a perfect game to put in to subscription day one. You know, I think that was perfect because I wouldn't have spent my money on it, but I definitely enjoyed it when it came out and I played through that game. I binged the game. Nowadays, I guess it's rare for me to do that for some reason.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, like I thoroughly enjoyed the game. But this whole subscription is just gonna fall on its face until they really get it right, until they start truly listening to people. You know, we're gonna keep seeing increases and stuff like that, and people gonna start voting with their wallets more. So, hey, look, it is what it is. And once my Game Pass subscription is up, which is I think like a year or so, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I ain't gonna lie, I might still buy Call of Duty I'm gonna be real with you, Beast. I might still buy Call of Duty because I don't want to pay for Game Pass no more.
Yay!
But I'm thinking about
But
really.
y'all see how quick that change came? We
I'm-
didn't even make it through the whole podcast, and he already.
That's funny.
Listen, he wants to buy a Call of Duty so he can play with me. It's perfectly fine. It's fine. I accept Freddy for all his flaws.
Man, hey, look, I'm focused on my PC, so that's my thing. Like, I'm if I get Game Pass, it's gonna be my. Oh, matter of fact, that's what it was. All right, I'm gonna stop switching up. I apologize. I'm on PC Game Pass. Yes, yeah. Matter of fact, forget everything I just said. Not everything. Half of what I said.
Oh my.
Gemini energy.
He's like, I hate it. It's shit. It's garbage. So wait, I need the Game Pass. Wait, hold on.
Hey, look, Game Pass is a blessing to my soul.
I was gonna ask you how you gonna navigate around that because you switched over to like you've been on your PC heavy, but I wasn't gonna. I know you rock with PlayStation. I know that's your main thing. So then I was kind of side eyeing you, like, okay, so what are you gonna play? I mean, yeah.
I don't gotta buy nothing on Xbox. All I gotta do is get my buy everything on my PlayStation and get Game Pass on PC, and I am good. I don't gotta worry about nothing.
Oh, how quickly we change in these gameplay streets.
Yeah.
In these gameplay streets.
How the table has turned.
Hey, listen, man. Fred is funny.
Lord. Okay, y'all. So the developers of Warframe are now creating a fantasy MMO called Soulframe. Y'all ready?
Dang, I was supposed to look at that trailer. I did not look at the trailer before we started the podcast.
Anybody here play Warframe?
Yikes.
I barely play Warframe.
I played Warframe. I played Warframe a lot. My Rhino Prime was my favorite.
My friends do, and I watched them play, so I downloaded it, and now I got to tap in with them again because it just looked good. It looked really good, and I'm one of them people.
Over
like
the years, it got better.
It takes me hearing about it from from people that I genuinely trust. I have to hear it from people that I trust in order for me to really look into it. So one of my friends was playing Warframe, and I was like, "Oh, what game is that?" And then she was telling me, and I said, "Oh, I think I seen it, but it didn't ever catch my eye until now." So now I'm like, okay, so I got it queued up. It's another game that I got to get to, but yo, the trailer looked good. The trailer looked really good.
Is this one of your games that like one of your Debbie games that that only Debbie likes? Is that one of these games, or this is just a different type of game?
It's not. It's not one of those. It's not one of my unique games. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's the word I was looking for.
I'm wounded. My heart. You cannot see
unique
me.
game.
I can't help it. I do like me some different type of games. I'm not gonna hold you on it, but I just still alas.
So what kind of game? What does it look like? I know it's from the Warframe people, but is it an older type of game, like a ancient type of setting, or am I getting that wrong?
Well, the best way to describe it is if you love samurais with swords, picture that, but with the souls-like kind of accents, because you could bounce your soul through body-type little robot thingies to pretty much fight certain creatures and stuff.
It looked really good.
I'll
even put it. Yeah, I'll even put it in the look.
But the question that I need to find out is if it's coming to consoles, or it could be just a PC exclusive for like a little bit.
They might do the same thing with Warframe because it was on PC. I was waiting on Warframe to get the console for like 10 years. It seemed like it took a long time for that to come. But I think they're gonna start on PC and then bring it to console after a while. Maybe it probably ain't gonna be that long like Warframe had, but they probably take the same approach.
I put it in the side chat and I put it in the other chat as well.
Yeah, check out that trailer with me, y'all, because I gotta check out the trailer too. And I think it's a good idea too for the people with Warframe because those Warframes were like ninjas, so this right up their alley. They kind of mastered that combat movement style. Like it's real fun. So
yeah, the very first game that they worked on was Dark Sector, and that was on the PlayStation 3.
Oh,
and it was basically
Dark
Warframe-ish.
Sector?
Because you played, yeah, you play as
Dark Sector is that
the
game with
very
the
first
with the
panel.
guy with the arm. Like he had like the demon
Yep,
arm, and he
you
threw like
threw the little cursor thing. Yep,
Mm.
that's the PlayStation 3 game that the developers of Warframe made.
That's cool.
That's why your first Tano, your first little Warframe that you unlock is basically the Dark Sector Warframe. So people who actually played Dark Sector would be like, "Hey, I recognize this guy."
Oh, I never made the connection. Okay, that's pretty cool.
You guys, I have some sad news to bring to y'all.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Let's just take a moment of silence for Redbox because they officially shutting down. Man, they should have been.
that's the thing. Wait, is that the thing that hangs around like certain Winn-Dixies and stuff?
Yes,
Yep.
like
Yep.
should have been shut down. People have been stealing their DVDs since inception. Why would you?
Now, show of hands, how many of
People have
y'all
been
use
stealing their
Redbox?
game CDs.
I have used it. Yes.
I've
How
used
many
it.
of y'all?
I've used it, but
Not
my I have a sister that used to, because
I had
she used
Netflix
to,
at home, so
yeah, but she used to live by Redbox, and this was like when she had Netflix too. Don't get me wrong, she had Netflix too, but Redbox, the movies came way faster on Redbox than they came on any of these subscription services. Like the subscription service wasn't doing what they was doing now. Back then, and so Redbox came in clutch, because if you don't want to go to the theaters and you like a couple or something like that, but you want to have like a movie night or whatnot, you can rent it for, as long as you ship that, as long as you return it the next day or the day after. You know what I'm saying? It's you saving hella money, and you're updated on all the new content. So like my sister used to do that, because like she's very like, she's business focused. Like my family is very business focused, so that's why I get a lot of my business from, because of my family. And she used to do that when I was in high school, going to college and stuff like that.
hey, you just pop $5 into the machine and then you rent a movie.
yes.
Sometimes
And
not even
sometimes
that.
you just don't
If,
return it.
if you return it the next day, it was like $2. So it was
I
a
used
good
to
deal
get
if you was
the movies,
returning it.
They always had it
Didn't
at the Walgreens. I'd get my pizza, get my little movie, and my snacks because I always be at the Walgreens, and I would go home and I just enjoy that.
question? Didn't
Yeah.
Redbox have video games too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
they did.
Okay.
People used to steal it.
Yep.
They used to be always out of service for certain games because nobody would return it.
Yep.
When
What was
Redbox
what was the
came,
consequence for that?
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
if they signed in
they
with
had
a
used
fake
their card.
address and had they turned the machine into a card machine after a while, but before it used to be you could just slip money inside of it and then you can grab a movie out of the machine.
Oh no, that was crazy. They never had a cash one near me. That was had it where you get that card. I've
yeah.
never seen it. That's crazy. How?
All you would have to do is take like a
The
prepaid
first time I
card.
seen it pop up next to a Walgreens or next to a Winn-Dixie, they had it where you could pay like $5 into the machine and then you can rent a movie out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that wasn't
And what the
smart.
hell is a Winn-Dixie? What is that?
A Winn-Dixie
isn't
is
that a
like
grocery
the
store?
Florida version of Walmart, but a little different.
Yeah, like a big
Okay.
old grocery store.
Okay.
like
Sorry.
what was it in
Like
Cali first
if you had
aid?
Ingles,
That's-
if you had Ingles, then that's pretty much like a Winn-Dixie.
They got like
None of that up here, so I
like
don't know.
Harris Teeter and like they got some crazy sounding grocery stores. When I moved here, I was like, what is that? I'm used to Kroger's and HEB.
I'm so sorry. I know Harris Teeter's only because I lived in North Carolina for a little bit, but up here we don't have none of that stuff. We don't have no. We have Walmart in Jersey. That's it. We don't have any. We don't have that. We got Bodega.
Mm-mm.
That's sad.
Bodega.
I ain't gonna lie. That's sad. It's kind of like that, because we in food deserts over here. I'm in the city, but dang, what was I about to say? Oh, well, just as a little sidetrack, Walmart is getting like that everywhere though. Like they only have select stores, and it because Walmart used to be everywhere. They was like Walgreens, but they were just bigger. Now Walmart should be closing down a lot of their locations, and it's only like a select few Walmarts, and it's like one Walmart in every freaking area that everybody, all the cities around it go to. I don't know why it's like that because kind of Walmart's kind of needed, and without Walmart, we wouldn't have nothing. If you
It's
think
kind of
about it.
like Walmart,
Well,
yeah.
there's also
We don't have
Target
that in New
and some
York.
other places.
Walmart's not in New York. It's
Yeah,
in
but
Jersey.
Target always been
Um,
exclusive with their locations. Like it was they was always spread out. I mean, they was always exclusive with their locations. Like it's not a Target everywhere. It never been like that.
So since we're talking
Well,
about
yeah,
like
because
store
Walmart's
store
more
closures and stuff,
popular.
you know that there's a lot of GameStops around me that no longer exist. I just noticed that because the other day I was like looking for something real quick to buy, and I was going to a store. Like I had a GameStop not that far from me, like maybe like 10 minutes from me, closed. There was another one that used to be like 15 minutes away, closed. The only GameStops we have now are in the mall, or like the big humongous GameStops that are like they're not the little mom and pop shop looking GameStops. That's another thing too. A lot of GameStops closed. A lot of them for rent
Yep, they're
purposes. Like
dying
they don't
out.
want to pay the rent. They're
Mm-hmm.
dying out. They're dying out. As people go more digital. GameStop's gimmick was you buy a game. Let's say you brought Concord. You don't
We'll
like it,
give you
right?
store credits, and then
The
you can
store credit
exchange
was
the
always
store
higher
credits.
than the cash.
Yeah.
Yep, the store credit was always higher than the cash, and then you take that, and then they take that money and then they basically sell the damn thing for the same price that you would sell for retail, but like $5 or $10 less, and they'll give you $10 for it. That was their gimmick for a long ass time. Well,
Yep.
GameStop started.
Before GameStop was GameStop, it was EB Games, and then it was Suncoast Games, and then some other things, and then they fused together into one.
Y'all remember Crazy
Right.
Games?
No, that I know that. What?
Y'all remember Crazy Games? I don't know if y'all had that, but they had
Yes.
man.
Yes.
I ain't
So
gonna
like a
lie.
mom
That
and pop
Mhm.
shop.
nah, they was like GameStop, but they was the
I remember
opposite.
EB, some of the ones.
They was
Like there was
Crazy
Fred Games.
Crazy Games and GameStop were the two biggest competitors back in the day. They were the two competitors, and then EB Games. I think Crazy Games turned into EB Games or something like that. But I used to. It was on West Side of Chicago. It was a Crazy Games and um a Hollywood what'd you call it, Hollywood Video.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that was a rental place.
yeah, yeah,
Hollywood
yeah,
Videos.
yeah.
Yeah, they were right next to each other. So I go and shop to see like, should I rent this game here or should I buy this game here? Like or should I buy a
Shout
pre-owned, should I
out,
buy it new? Like, as a kid, like you gotta every little penny
shout
counts. So
out
like
to VHS, VHS.
yeah.
You know,
But yeah, I like Crazy Games better because the layout was better. It seemed less corporate and more like it looked like I was going into to a esports type of area because they had like TVs and stuff up on. I mean, GameStop got it too, but I don't know. Crazy Games, like look it up on Google or something like that. Crazy Games layout, which is so much more welcoming to gamers to me.
Nah, I remember Crazy Games. I
Yeah,
was just I like some of the retro stores that they got out now too. I have a lot of around me. A lot of that. Like I don't know what it is about my area, but like a lot of people they're like, "Oh my god, the store got a PS2." So people like go in there and like they like the retro stuff. And they buy a lot of the retro stuff. Like you can go in there and get Def Jam Fight from New York, which you can't find anywhere for $300 if you wanted to. But that's how much
I'm
the
still waiting
damn
for
game's gonna
PlayStation to
cost.
decide to put it on the Plus thingy. I'd
They
be
probably won't.
surprised if they do that. Yeah,
They're not gonna do
licenses
that
and all that.
licensing. Yeah. They're
well,
not Def Jam Fight from New York. They won't do that.
so we got two topics that we can bring up with what we just discussed, but really quick, I think just my personal opinion. I think mom and pop shops are better for these for the gaming industry, right? For us as
Yep.
consumers and stuff like that, and gaming industry,
Mhm.
because like they can do more deals. When you get corporate with it, that's when like you get GameStops, where it's like you don't get that much from
It gets old out of your money.
yeah, like you don't get that much for returning games. You don't get that much for such and such, and then they be having limited stuff. So like you GameStop, but like I would have thought that you would have to have a copy of Def Jam Fight for New York. Like, why don't you have that? Like, oh, we just don't have a
Online
copy of
only.
that. Right? Like what you would, and sometimes not even that. They just literally don't be having the game. I'm like, what? How? What? You're a GameStop. How don't you have? I don't care how old the game is. You're supposed to be having this stuff, right? Like,
Yeah, but they see the thing is, so what they do is they'll take it in. Like if you was to go in there with Def Jam 5 for there, they'll gladly take it. But then if you was to ever go into the store and try to buy it, you will never be able to buy it because the
Yeah, they'll
retro
sell it
stuff
through the
from
online
GameStop.
store.
Yeah, the retro stuff from GameStop, and I know somebody from that works corporate GameStop. They don't want to sell any retro stuff in their store, but what they started to do is they started to get into the handheld PC market. So like before, you couldn't get this at GameStop. Now you can get this at GameStop. You can sell it at GameStop. Um, then you also can sell your Pokemon cards there also too. Didn't know that for a while. They started doing that. That's how desperate GameStop has become. You're buying people's cars. They was never doing that before. None of that type of stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's what they do best though. Like do the hardware, do even the shirts, the like
Actually,
have
back in
it.
the day, they used to sell movies.
Yeah, well, I don't think it has to go that far, but like maybe
No.
video game movies, like do everything around video games, but just don't focus so much on video games. Like you can do the newest stuff, right? The new releases, so people can still at least get the new releases when they go into GameStop. But like I mean, might as well, right? Get the shirts, put all the shirts up there, put all the merchandise up there, put all the
What
accessories, put all the hardware, put all that stuff around video games, and just focus on having the newest games out there. I come.
what GameStop should have did was start doing like I know during COVID you couldn't do it, but they should have started doing like the in-game tournaments to get like more people to get into their stores.
They used
They
to
should have
do
did
them.
that.
Crazy Games
Oh,
used to
you're
do
talking about
that.
the midnight releases? Yeah.
Nah,
Every
Midnight.
midnight release, they used to have it at GameStop where they would make people play like a Call of Duty match against like a group of people that's outside waiting for
Something
pre-order.
like that. Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. They should have did that. If they would have did that, more people would have been like. So not to even get off tracks. I was thinking about this idea of me buying a spot, little location, and doing like in-game tournaments
we can
with
talk about that
food and
later.
everything
We can talk
involved.
about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, GameStop should have did that.
Well,
GameStop
certain
should have.
GameStops did do the midnight release for that. It's just not a lot of them did.
They should did like Crazy Games though, because Crazy Games actually held tournaments. Like it was Yu-Gi-Oh and I'm those cards, those playing cards, but it was Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Mhm.
There was I would go in GameStop sometimes and they would do maybe it was just the locations I was at. Maybe they were just that cool, but people will legit have tournaments on screen while I'll be there watching everything like that. And it was a reoccurring thing. Um, but the topic that we had, I think is dealing with Microsoft though. I think Microsoft just said that they was gonna put Activision games on Game Pass. They're gonna start putting Activision games on Game Pass. So like a lot of those licensed games, of course, since Microsoft own them, so they definitely can do it without worrying about any licensing fees and stuff like that. But those, I mean, unless it's like Spider Man and something like that. But those Activision games are going to slowly start
Pharaoh.
coming to gonna start slowly coming to Game Pass, and I think that's a good thing. I can't wait for that. Wait for that to happen.
I mean, they own Activision, so they should be able to put Activision games on Game Pass. But it depends on what it is. Like, what Activision games are you mostly excited to see put on Game Pass?
That's a good question.
That's the question.
I can't name off the top
Most
of my
people
head.
want Spider-Man.
They're not getting that.
Yeah, definitely not Spider Man. I do want Web of Shadows on something.
That's what they want. They want Rebel Shadows and some other ones
Yeah,
for that Activision made.
Web of Shadows going like $200. You online, probably even more.
So, like, what besides Call of Duty? What are like the best Activision games besides Spider-Man? What are like the best Activision games that you could think that
Well,
they can put on?
Activision bought Tenchu, so they own that too.
So you got Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
Mm.
You got of course
Underground.
Crash. Yeah, an Underground. Crash. Spyro. So those two, definitely those two. Prototype. I think that's already on there though, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty sure Prototype is on there. They should
Um,
make a sequel to that game, by the way. I like that shit.
legit.
Yeah, but if they do, it would be Xbox exclusive, so you have to dust off your Xbox.
Well, that's perfect.
That's fine.
That's right. They need
That's
to
fine. That gave me a
answer.
reason to play it.
Right. I think they need to answer the
Yep.
Infamous, and I'm not saying like direct competitor to Infamous because Infamous is not being made right now or it's not out right now. But anyway, it go. Like I think they need like I said, they need an Infamous type game. So I mean, why not bring back Prototype? Everybody liked it.
You know what's crazy about that? When you say that they should have do that, I always thought Xbox would have had the rights to the Hulk for some reason, but they don't.
Who I think it actually they just got. Oh, Disney got the rights back. I think they just got the rights back not so long ago because they talking about making a new Hulk
Mhm.
movie now.
It just fit into Xbox's ecosystem. Like, I'm strong, I'm bigger than you, and the green theme. I just always thought that they would have made a Hulk
Yeah,
game,
but the Hulk isn't like how he used to be. That's the only problem with the Hulk. Like now he's still intelligent, smart Hulk, so he's not really the I want to smash thing.
Well,
like he used to be.
if they made a game, no matter who made the game,
I
they
want
can do
to
their own vision of the Hulk. Like how they
Right.
doing with how they doing with Blade. They talking about Blade movie, but they doing a whole different they doing a whole different Blade on who's making that Blade game?
Ninja Theory.
It was actually that studio that
Isn't Ninja
it was that
Theory
studio
making it?
that closed down Redfall. That's the other studio, the second studio from the Redfall developers.
Arcane?
Arcane, yeah, Arcane.
Hmm.
But yeah, they can do whatever their vision is. Whoever the vision there is, or whatever their vision is, they can do whatever. I forgot the other topic we had that we was on topic
You
with.
know a good topic, Fred?
Mhm.
PS4 helped AMD avoid bankruptcy.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was I thought that was understood already. Like I want to say Xbox did too, but we got to remember that these consoles were always sold at a loss. So AMD was getting money for it, but PlayStation and Xbox were losing money from these consoles. Either way it go, everybody was on the video. Since the 2000s, right? Like the mid 2000s, I guess. Everybody been on the video rave. So AMD was struggling. The video was struggling actually as well, but they kept making improvements on their hardware and stuff like that. Everybody started going up, and even in their software too. Because some games when you pour it over to the video, it would run like crap on PC. But I mean, when you port it over to PC, it will run like crap on the video hardware. But
Remember that the Switch is using the video hardware too, so they definitely got a boost off of that.
exactly that too. With the PS4 sales though, since the PS4 did sell as well as it did, and of course that install base continues onto the PS5, right? And they started selling these consoles at a profit. The PS4 definitely helped with that. Um, and they took AMD out of bankruptcy because that's what everybody was buying AMD for. That's what AMD money was coming from, right? Since people wasn't getting on the PC side as much with AMD, people kept getting those as PS4. Now boom, AMD has a product that they keep selling now. I mean, I thought that was given, but still, that's big because we got AMD still in the race now and not just Nvidia. And I like AMD. I ain't gonna lie. I think because of consoles, I got kind of a bias towards AMD because of consoles. I love. I'm a console gamer mostly, so yeah, I like AMD.
Yeah, AMD is in PS5, Xbox Series. Is in PS4, Xbox One. It's in the Steam Deck. It's in the Rogue Ally. It's in the Legion Go. AMD's legit.
And the 360
They're
too.
legit. Yep, 362. Yep.
Okay,
Not in the
guys.
PS3 though.
Mm-hmm.
The video was in PS3 for the GPU. What were you about to say, Dave?
I was gonna say to segue into something that they're doing with Apple TV. For a limited time, I don't know if they're still doing it now, but they was giving away 3 months of Apple TV for free on the PS4 and 5. And a lot of people, from what I was seeing, it had a good reception. Like people said that was pretty cool. Do y'all like Apple TV? Do y'all find anything that y'all want to see but can't because you don't have Apple TV? Well, you can get it for 3 months
I ain't gonna
for
lie.
a short period of time.
I was watching Ted Lasso, and somebody recommended me that like 3 years ago. Um,
Hmm.
I'm so glad that I started that
There's a good
because
TV show called Sugar you guys should watch.
what's
Pretty
it called?
interesting. Sugar.
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 Is that the
Yep.
basketball show?
No, it's a show about a detective that goes around finding lost people.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounds good. That's on Apple TV.
Yep, and it has a slight little
Okay.
twist to it, so you'll be shocked when you watch it.
Um,
Shoot, y'all need to
I did
look
watch
into
something
that.
on Apple TV with it was like a airplane that got hijacked or something like that, and they had to find a way to get the people off of it. I
Hold
was watching
on.
something like that.
Was that with Idris Elba?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
because I wanted
yes.
to watch it too. Now I can for 3 months.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV. That was good. That was good. It's long. I mean, the whole thing is on the plane, but it was definitely
Yes.
good.
Yeah, I seen the trailer and seen all that, but I wasn't paying for no Apple TV.
I
I
I
didn't
s-
Now
know.
you got 3 months free.
I ain't gonna lie. Apple TV got too many niche things for me. Like I've heard that everything on it is pretty much golden,
I
right?
bootlegged the show, so I didn't watch it off Apple TV.
It's just like you really gotta take your time and be patient and just watch things on there and not like be anticipated on watching. Like it's good that you have something to anticipate yourself on watching on, right? Watching on there. Because that was with me with Ted Lasso, but like you really gotta you just gotta watch stuff on there because like I'm hearing there's so much good stuff on there, but you just would never know because don't nobody know about anything that's on, like none of these shows or movies. Like I saw
Yeah, because this. Sorry.
one more recommendation. I saw Ghosted. That's exclusive to Apple TV. It's starring Chris Evans. Um, and it was pretty good. It wasn't like the best. It wasn't like a Academy Award winning type of movie, but it had some action and comedy in it, and it was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, it was really entertaining. And it's some surprises in it that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, I recommend it.
It tickled your fancy.
It did, it did. That's actually a perfect way of putting it.
There's also a TV show called C on there as
Mhm.
well, where all the people on Earth is blind except for these two kids who were born. So the entire show was a bunch of blind people a bunch of actors trying to play blind, while these two kids who can see pretty much can find out why all the blind people are trying to attack each other.
I
Oh
I
my goodness.
I heard that you said it was like everybody's blind, right? Pretty much, right?
Yeah, the whole entire world ends up being blind except for the two kids that were born.
Yeah, my I think my auntie, and my cousin was watching it, and they said it was good too. Yeah, I recommend that. Just from what they said, I didn't see it yet though, but like
Oh my Lanta.
yeah, I say definitely try it out. Try out Apple TV. I'm gonna be real with you. These offerings are pretty good because like without these, if you use these offerings smart, you pretty much don't really have to pay for your subscriptions for anything. Like I did Apple TV for those 3 months. I did it through like somebody else. I think my phone provider. And then no, I think I bought a PlayStation product and they gave it to me. And then I'm doing Paramount Plus right now. I got a promo with my phone company, and Paramount Plus got a lot of stuff on there too. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a lot of stuff on there on Paramount Plus. Um,
Yeah, they just recently got that new movie If you ever want to look into that one. That one's the Imagination with Ryan Reynolds.
gotcha. Okay.
And you know that Paramount just merged with Skydance, I think.
That's a perfect segue. Finally, right? Lord, that's been such a interesting follow because they was looking for a while and they had their negotiation hats and or people had their negotiation hats with in them for a while. I do think that they should have took that Sony deal, because Sony was offering them like 26 billion and they end up selling for like 8 billion or something like that to Skydance. And I think it's separated with investors as well, investment groups. And on top of that, like the whole reason why they sold to Skydance was because
Catherine.
they want to keep Paramount together. But my thing is, look, I understand that Paramount is a huge legacy, but like all good things need to come to an end. And I feel like Paramount probably I would have not liked to see Paramount go anywhere. But at the same time, it's like everything crumbles, everything falls, and especially good things. So go out
Yeah,
with a bang because
everything
if
goes out the way of the dodo.
yeah, like if Paramount merges Sky when they merge Skydance and they don't end up making banger content, then it's just like you just tank your that whole name just so you can keep it alive, and it's just look, y'all should just cast out, just cast out. Let Sony do whatever the crap they're gonna do with it. At the end of the day, the IPs are still gonna be there, even if the studio wasn't gonna be there. Um, so I don't know.
I think the reason why they didn't want to sell to Sony because they feel like they were just going to strip them of certain things and get rid of some other things.
They were, yeah. Sony was gonna sell off some stuff. They was gonna close down the Paramount studio. And I ain't gonna lie, I lived in Cali for a minute, so riding by the Paramount Studios was one of the biggest highlights of my days every single day. I'm gonna be real with you. Like that Paramount Studio is synonymous with Hollywood, and
Yeah, if you
it's
grew up watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit and then running past it, you get that chills.
legit. Like it really makes you feel like you in Hollywood. I'm talking about the area. I'm not even talking about the status of Hollywood. Like the area that you're in, and like, damn, I'm here. Like that, it really submits you into that. So like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Maybe not as much because I don't own a multi-billion-dollar company, but Sony would have did justice with the IPs. We already with the ones that they was gonna keep and focus on. We know that, but I don't know. Y'all got any opinions on it?
Not really.
Yeah,
Not
nah.
this topic.
All right, what else we got?
Yep, it doesn't concern the gaming. I don't really care.
You can't just say that, but
I mean, it does though,
It's
because
true. Like if it doesn't affect the way I'm getting brand new games or games in general, I don't really care what Sony does.
it will though. It will though because Skydance gonna be making the games now. With like maybe a GI Joe game. Maybe that's gonna come from Skydance. Maybe a was Transformers still? I think they was there too. Yeah, Transformers. All that stuff gonna come from Skydance
Yeah, but
now.
the last game
they
that
need to make a they need
Transformers
to
made
make a
was actually made
good
by Activision.
they need to make a good Transformers game. I would love to see like a Armor Core style Transformer game, bro. That shit would be fire.
It would low key.
Like you got Optimus Prime, you got what's that, the Megatron, and you can make it like your I don't know, you can make your own Transformer and like customize it. That would be cool. I would love that.
I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
Transformers 2 was a really good. It was a really good game, but the multiplayer was really good. I think people slept on Transformers 2 multiplayer. Like War for Cybertron, Fall for
Probably.
Cybertron, those were good online games. But I'm gonna be real with you. Transformers 2 was a really addicting, fun, smart, and accurate Transformers game, in my opinion.
I haven't played a Transformers game.
Yeah, they were good games, but the only problem is that once you get done playing Armor Core, that pretty much gives you that anticipation of robots against robots.
Yeah. And
Um,
Armored Core is the shit. We can talk about real quick. Where is it? Oh, this is for Debbie. Ubisoft CEO confirms Assassin's Creed remakes are coming. Look,
yes,
she dancing, she dancing.
yes.
I'm excited for it, even though I played the shit out of I mean what? Correct me if I'm wrong. We had what remakes? Not remakes, remasters. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would the remakes entail? Like better graphics, like
A lot.
Odyssey style graphics. Okay.
Go
And are
back
we
and
hyped about it?
like they have okay, put it like this. You asked that question. Go on to the if you have your PlayStation, go into the games, the older games, and tap into Assassin's Creed. I want one of them, and that will answer your question. The graphics. I want to be able to feel like I felt when I played it, because back then those graphics was everything. But put that on
Nah, true.
a PlayStation 5 or a 4, and try to get the same feeling. That's how you get headaches.
So no, because I
Especially
still play
Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
1 is
Creed
very blurry.
the
I
remasters for
get that,
them.
but
I mean
it's
the
just
remakes for them now.
mm, some of the games just it just leaves a put it like this. They remaster for a reason.
All right. So you would want like Assassin's Creed Mirage graphics.
It doesn't have to be like
Eh.
that for the old. No, it
But
doesn't have to
Mirage,
be like
Mirage graphics ain't. Eh. They
Because
watch
it's
them.
the art style. It's the art style that they have.
If you want to go out, we can talk outside. Don't
If you love
watch.
desert, then Mirage is right up your alley.
Watch your mouth. Watch your
I
tongue.
am gonna
I
I am gonna platinum Mirage. I'm gonna live stream it too. But
See, as you should.
I apologize.
yeah. No. I have no doubt
And
when it
you
comes to
should.
Assassin's Creed. I have no doubt. I'm looking forward to the new
I have a
Assassin's Creed
fond
coming out.
heart memory for every one of them, but the Black Flag will always be my favorite.
Black Flag is my favorite also.
Yes. Just think about Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations all remade. And I'm talking about remade, like not remasters, remade.
New
That
graphics, troll. See, I literally have the game. I can literally pull up the
but
Assassin's Creed 2 right now.
to me, like it's not
It
even
just
just
looks good.
the new graphics though. It's like what can they do with the fighting mechanic? Like think about the fighting mechanics in Shadows, even though we haven't played it yet. But think about the graphic. I mean the gameplay in Shadows and put it into the first Assassin's Creed. Think about
The
revamping the
first Assassin's
missions.
Creed needs it the most.
Yeah, like, and I'm gonna be real with you. I really like the first Assassin's Creed. I really like the first Assassin's Creed. Like, I think it of itself, not the game, not gameplay wise, but the traversal, how you could traverse in the first Assassin's Creed, like the different cities you can go to, the mission structure. I think that kind of still holds up today, even though it's the most outdated one.
Yeah, but the best traversal in any of the Assassin's Creed game will always be Unity, because you could literally your guy could touch the wall, do a backward spin off of his hand, and do a mid-air flip and shit. Like you do a
Unity was the
lot of
one.
flipping in Unity.
Unity was the one that had all the performance issues because the current gen, the last gen couldn't handle that game. I remember that.
One thing about Assassin's Creed though, where I think it feels like because as you kept going, like the first Assassin's Creed, the layouts of those cities were designed to where you could. It was designed around around the parkour, right? I feel like as Assassin's Creed kept going on, especially three, I hate it. I hate three. With when it comes
That's the
to
Native American one.
How
when
can you
it
hate 3?
when it comes to
That was the Native
traversal,
American one, right?
yeah. When it comes
Yeah,
to the
3 was the
parkour,
native one.
because most of the parkouring you were doing with trees, and it didn't work out like that. So it's like the environment itself was the drawback to it. Whereas like 1, 2, um, Revelations was a little bit different because it was more linear based, but like the traversal in those games were better because of the layout of the city. And then when you got to like Assassin's Creed, um, just later Assassin's Creed, like they just became way too
Syndicate.
more open. Not Syndicate and Unity, but more like the sellers, like 3 Black Flag. I do like Black Flag. That's my second favorite one. But like when
What's
you
your
get
first
more
favorite?
Brotherhood, but when you get more open, with all the layouts of the cities, stuff like that, and open world, it's like no matter how good the parkouring is, it's still a detriment to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So like I like the tightness of the areas in the first games. It made the parkouring seem more excessive, and not the bad excessive, right? Like holding your hand, but excessive as in you can actually do these things flawlessly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't
I
hate
think
on the
what
third one because the third one is the reason why the Black Flag was even existed into the
Yeah.
as a story, because that whole battleship that they put in it for the Assassin's Creed 3 is what moved Black Flag to be made to be as a video game itself.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3 was really boring though. Boring, and I hated climbing in the trees too. I didn't care about nothing that was going on until the end.
So you
Um
didn't enjoy the little rope that you could get and you could like throw over the rope and it ties around people's necks and you could just jump off the tree and pull them up and hang them from
I
the
didn't
tree?
care. I care less about it in Assassin's Creed 3 because what makes Assassin's Creed 4 the best. I understand because that is the protagonist from 3's son, which is Connor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then Connor's son,
Yeah.
and then Connor's twin. He had twins, and then the twins went to UK, which ended up being Syndicate. But 3 was just like the like out of all of them, with the worst one. I just didn't like the whole into like Fred was saying with you climbing in the tree. It wasn't that smooth as climbing up a building and jumping off a building and trying to assassinate and stuff like that. I didn't like 3. But one thing I would say is I think Assassin's Creed 1 is the only Assassin's Creed game that's not on playable on current gen, unless you're doing it on Xbox. Am I right? Because that's the only one that didn't get a remake.
Which one was?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 1
Assassin's
didn't get a
Creed
remake yet
1
on
didn't get a remake, and then
PlayStation.
you can't play it on you can't play it on PlayStation 5.
Right.
I think you could play it on Xbox Series via backup. I think that's the one that needs it. If they're gonna remake anything, start from that and like reboot Assassin's Creed again.
Legit. Yeah, they can definitely do that. They can do the
I don't even think it was released on PlayStation 3, did it?
it did.
Yes, it did.
That was like the first one of the first games I got on PS3.
That was
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to be
I
a
can't remember if it
PS3
did or not.
exclusive, actually.
Oh, it was. I remember that. Okay.
It was supposed to be Assassin's Creed was supposed to be a PS3 exclusive, and then they changed it and they put it on 360. I remember that.
I don't hate 3. It's just I hate the parkouring in 3. Like I do think 3, like the tomahawk, the weapon he got, the rope. I think that was good. The story was off and on to me. I liked some aspects of it, like the end. Like B said, the end when he got towards the end, the
Yeah, but
story was
you
really
guys
good.
probably didn't play it in order though, because that PlayStation 3 version game was out before Assassin's Creed 3 popped out, and that one had the prequel storyline that led into Unity and also for Connor. So that's how you figure out that Connor's father was the same guy who went towards the French Republic and killed the main Unity's father character
What you
in
mean
the
we ain't
very
playing in order
beginning of
though?
it.
Versions of the game.
Don't nobody play in order.
I played them all in order.
How you played them after they released?
How? I played every single one of them on release. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They not in order if you played them like that. Then
Yeah, because that PlayStation 3 one, what was it called?
You must be talking about the PSP version.
You play as Connor's father in the PlayStation 3 game. I have to look it up. I can't remember the name of it now. But it was a game that released on the PlayStation 3 before its ending life cycle.
Connor's father is Edward though.
Yeah, you played as him when he was an assassin, and then he went to a paladin, or he went as a Templar afterwards.
Oh no, you're
Because it shows you why he became a Templar.
yeah, you talking about
3.
Rogue. Yeah, so he
I just said. I said you talking about Rogue.
so 3, 4,
Oh.
and Rogue do all happen like they're kind of mostly connected, but 3 released first, and then 4, and then Rogue. But 3 you play as Connor, 4 you play as Edward, who is the father, is a prequel to 3, and then Rogue is right after 4. So 4 and Rogue happens before 3, but 3 released first. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody played in order if you played it on release dates.
You know what's crazy
I love how
about
when
we
you
were
when
talking
you
about?
Google Assassin's Creed Rogue, it shows Killzone Shadowfall for some freaking reason.
You know what's crazy about we talking about all these Assassin's Creed games, and my favorite is Black Flag. But at the end of Revelations, that just scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold you.
It did.
I ain't like
Yeah.
that because it's like, yeah, we ain't talking about you. We talking about the you, like the player. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about me? I said, nah, man, this some scary shit right here, yo.
That I ain't gonna lie. That changed. That made
Yeah,
me the
they
new
try to
man.
break the fourth wall. They're like, we're talking to the person that's controlling you, not the person that you are. It's like, wait a minute.
Yep.
I'm gonna be real
You
with you
gotta
though.
realize, I was like young as hell
Yeah,
when I was
but
playing
then they
Revelation.
stopped that though. Like they fucking rebooted the entire trilogy, and then they only kept Desmond dead, and then that's the main majority of the story that they went with.
That's what I wanted. I was just about to say that something like that. Look, I think Assassin's Creed biggest problem was the Desmond storyline, how they ended that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't care what anybody else says. I really don't. I liked the main storyline in Assassin's Creed. Desmond should have been, he should have been an assassin. He should have had his own game.
I
Or
was really
his
hoping for
son.
him to be alive, and you get to play you know how they
Die again. I don't remember.
in the present time. I was hoping for like a present time Assassin's Creed
Exactly.
with Desmond.
Exactly.
But then they offed him during a cutscene. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
it
man,
was.
that sucks.
It was at the end of one of these games. It might have been 4.
3. I think it was at the end of 3.
Yeah,
I think 3 is where he
Revelation?
gets
Oh,
betrayed by the blonde girl, and then
spoilers.
she
But
ends up
it's old.
yeah.
It's old. You keep going. It's old.
It's been out for many moons, so if people haven't played Assassin's Creed for that long, then oops.
Yeah, I think the apple, like not the apple, the deity from those artifacts.
Judith.
That's her name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Judith.
She had killed him. So because they was trying to it was pretty
They
much
were
like
trying to stop the sun from killing everybody.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, that's what it
That
was.
was the major plot was the sun was about to kill everybody, so they had to put a bubble around the world to protect the people from the sun.
Right, so he sacrificed
'cause
himself then, right?
Yeah, he had to activate it, but you had to give a life to activate it. So
Right.
that's why he got rid of it. And after he was already badly wounded as it was, he just said fuck it. So that's when he went inside the Animus conscious tree world thingy. So when you play, well, I ain't gonna spoil that because I don't know if anybody here actually finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, I did. But my thing about what the only thing I did not like about the main storyline was the gameplay because it was the same gameplay, but they limited you can only do half the things that you was doing while you was assassin. So I thought that was kind of stupid. Other than that though, I was engaged with the main storyline, and I feel like that pushed me to play every Assassin's Creed as well, besides parkour. But like I don't care what nobody else say. All that hate they was getting, I think it was uncaused, and it kind of forced Ubisoft to change up their approach. But I think the players, us players, are the reason that the main storyline fumbled, because this is why people shouldn't complain about every single thing, because some people won't listen. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's
Also
a
the reason
company
why
that
the developer shouldn't listen.
well, but the developers need to make money. So at the end of the day, is if they making a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but still, you still want to make money. So not listening to people, listen to your consumers is a good thing, right? Because you want to get their money. I think that this case it was on the players. People need to stop complaining about every freaking thing. I don't blame
No,
them for
they
changing.
can't
they always
stop
gonna do that.
You
They
said-
always gonna
Yeah,
complain about
there's
every
no way to
single
stop
thing.
it.
Well, it
You can't
is.
stop it. Like,
It is. Just stop. No, I'm talking about not us, but everybody that's complaining. Stop freaking complaining, like about every single thing.
oh, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
That'd be like pissing in the wind, though. You can't stop that.
Man.
Somebody's gonna have something that they don't like about a game.
Hey Fred, you tell somebody to stop complaining is when they start complaining even more.
I
Yes.
believe you. I believe you.
It'll be like how Beast was like, Call of Duty is the great. I'd be like, yeah, it's all right. And he'd be like, no, fuck you. It's,
Hey,
it's
listen,
the best game
I don't
out there.
think don't say that. I don't think Call of Duty is the greatest thing of all time. I never said that. Bro, if you know my background, for the longest time I didn't even play Call of Duty. I was playing Battlefield for the longest time. I didn't give a damn about like during the PS3 time. I didn't give a fuck about no Call of Duty. What got me back into Call of Duty was when my friend was talking about Fortnite and how Fortnite was a battle royale, and I'm like, this shit sucks. I don't want to fucking play no damn battle royale. And then Warzone came out, and then like Warzone is copying Fortnite, and I'm like, why would I ever play that? Well, it was a challenge. Somebody challenged me to play something I didn't like, which was Warzone. I didn't like battle royale, and now look, my whole fucking YouTube is Warzone. So
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
why I made the
happened.
joke around it.
yeah, oh okay.
Hey, at least your friend didn't challenge you to watch the all fucking 100,000 episodes of One Piece.
Hey now,
No,
don't watch your mouth. Hey now, hold on now.
It'll be better than
No,
watching Bleach.
I hated One Piece when it first came out, but after binge watching all of those episodes, I actually grew to love it.
Okay now, okay. I was gonna have
Hey,
to.
go ahead, Debbie. Go ahead.
I was about to climb through
She
this
was gonna come after
monitor.
me. She's like, oh, today's the day I'm gonna beat somebody's ass.
I was about to climb through this monitor. I don't play
I
about
felt the
Luffy.
same way, Bobby. I felt the same way
I
about
don't I
Naruto.
don't play about Luffy.
Oh, I've tried to get into Naruto, but I couldn't.
I couldn't at
I-
all. Thank you. See,
Oh.
you know what?
Oh my heart.
In the beginning, I couldn't.
Oh my heart.
I've watched them all though. I give it the benefit of the doubt. I watched through the whole Naruto, Boruto, and then also the other prequel show before Boruto. But I couldn't finish watching Boruto because to me it was just like an off-brand version of Naruto. So I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'll try again, but
Damn.
I couldn't. I literally quit after. I didn't even make it out the dang on Leaf, whatever. I made it to
Leaf
like
Village.
The Leaf
episode-
Village,
I didn't leave the
like
village.
the
I
first
didn't leave
season,
the
and it's like,
village.
oh, I'm done.
The season,
Not that first-
the first, like I promise you, I don't even. If I made it through the first episode, probably the second or third, I was like, "What is this?"
Oh,
And
I
never
just didn't
went
like the fact that he kept saying "believe it," and when at
Mhm.
first I can't stand
Oh
that
God,
shit.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that was
try.
so annoying. It's like, believe it, believe it. It's like, all right,
Yeah, I
so
didn't like
he's gonna
it.
get through
And
this,
then
right? He's gonna stop saying this, right?
Eventually he
tried.
does.
I
Yeah,
tried.
eventually he
hard.
grows up and starts saying it, and it's like, oh, thank God he stopped saying that word.
I'm gonna try,
that's
y'all.
what.
It's
I'm
good.
gonna try.
Nah,
It
but
gets
Naruto,
good.
no, Naruto's fire. Naruto's fire.
It's just too many
Um,
fillers.
Once you
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
ain't no such thing as more filler than Bleach, bro. If you watch Bleach, that shit is filler,
Yeah, that's why I don't
filler.
watch
And I
it.
love Bleach. Yeah,
No,
man. It'd be a nice
any show that goes
episode.
past almost 80 episodes have filler,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Inuyasha, Bleach,
especially One
all
Piece.
that.
Dragon Ball
Watch
Z.
your mouth. Watch your mouth.
About what?
You can say
About
that,
what?
but
Why you
near
keep on
the ending
saying
of the
One
Wano
Piece?
series, they've had to repeat seven episodes of nothing's like,
Oh my
this is what happened
goodness.
during the break. This is what happened during the break. It's like, I already
Y'all
know. I
really-
watched the episodes.
Man. But
Hey,
did
look,
you get,
best
did you
anime.
make it? Did you get through it?
Yeah, I just got done finishing the Wano.
Yes.
Wano. Yeah, I finished watching that entire season.
Wano. Yes.
Now I'm waiting for the new one, the weird Bubble Land or wherever the hell they're at.
Lord. They're on
Listen, best anime of
Eggland.
all time, Death Note.
Eggland.
I still gotta watch
You
it.
said Death
Nah,
Note?
I can't say that's the best anime ever because
Best
you have
anime
the
ever.
main protagonist in that turns to be like slightly good, but then ends up being an asshole near the ending, and he pretty much
That was
gets
fine. I
written
wanted.
off.
This is the first time I wanted to see him win. He beat L, I know we're so sidetracked right now. He beat L, and then when
Yeah.
it came to the second season, I'm like, oh, he got this. And then the way I'm not gonna say nothing else. No, no.
Okay, y'all. We could segue to some. They said that, oh, this is nostalgia. Sigma Star. Do y'all remember Wayward? I mean, Way Forward. It's coming to consoles and PCs in 2025. It's launched by LRG's Carbon Engine. Y'all, that was a lot. That's an
Sounds
old
familiar.
game. Like that's a nostalgia in that A.
I know they're bringing out the Thing video game. That old PlayStation 2, the Thing game, that's getting a remastered.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Oh,
is. I ain't gonna lie.
this this game is old. It's not. I don't know. I wanted that people. Somebody did say something that does make sense. Um, if they're gonna do this game, are they gonna get the bugs out before they even launch it?
One could hope.
I hope
One
Because
would
it
so.
would
hope.
suck to launch and it had bugs.
Yeah, but it was glitchy back then.
I hope is. Well, yeah, I don't know. I have no context of this game, but I hope it was like more hardware focused, because if they're trying to utilize the power of more like a current hardware, maybe that
Hmm.
can help with. Um, I mean, well, bugs are mostly with the coding, but still, like maybe it's if it was like some performance issue or something like that, it can help with that.
Hmm.
I'm just saying something though.
Y'all
Yeah.
already tapped into the Paramount with the Skydance.
Yeah, we already talked about that, I believe.
Yeah, and then now I was just looking through. Today was that today? That today? Let me look right quick. It says today was the final day of Myth's YouTube streaming contract. He did not say where he was gonna go next. Did y'all watch Myth?
No.
Nah, I don't. I actually, hey, look, I apologize. I thought it was some really big news, and probably is. I don't know who this guy is. I think I probably saw him maybe once or twice down the YouTube feed, but I just don't watch his content, so I don't
I
know.
don't even know who he is.
Yeah, people say he fell off, but I didn't watch him. So, well, hopefully he finds a good platform or place to go, and may the odds be forever in his favor.
Well, they need to give me the YouTube contract then.
Like slide it under his desk. He said he doesn't mind.
Hey Myth, you selling
Yeah.
your YouTube channel? Let me know.
Capcom's co-op dinosaur merch game Exo Primal will not receive any further content.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I played that beta before it came out, and I wasn't excited
The
about the
beta
game.
saved me $70, so I'm not gonna lie.
It did, but like I really enjoyed the beta when I played it. I really enjoyed it, and then I played the game one day when it released, and
It just made me super hyped for a Dino Crisis game.
I never went back to that game. It's just too much stuff out. Like and then I kind of got bored of the game as soon as it came out. I don't know why. Like I really enjoyed my time with the game during the beta. I really enjoyed it, but
Everybody,
I thought it was fun,
they said
but
it's a
it wasn't
game.
$70 fun.
Oh no.
yeah.
He said nope. He's like,
I definitely didn't want to renew my subscription to Game Pass to play it.
Yeah, facts. So if they cut those servers off within a year, don't be surprised. But still, like I probably try to get on it once, before they, because I mean the what is it called, the writings on the wall at this point. Um,
I mean, yeah. Once that
but
announcement, it's like it's downhill from there.
yeah. So I try to get in one of that, and I guess this is a good This is a good time to apologize once again to you guys. There's no gameplay up right now. It's been a busy week. We're gonna get our gameplay together, for the streams and stuff like that.
I blame me for that because I didn't send Freddie the
It's
gameplay in
it's
time.
not just you though, because
Even after he reminded you like 4 times on the
It
stream.
wasn't. He did remind me 4 times, but I forgot that I couldn't upload it from my PlayStation. The 20 minutes I had to break it up, so then I was looking for a USB drive and it was full. So then I found out
That's
another
what I
way
was
to do
suffering
it.
from.
Yeah, like my USB drive has I can't delete the stuff that's on there. So I found another way to do it, but it wasn't gonna be ready in time. Like it just probably got ready just now. To be honest with you.
No, we probably have it for next week, but it's not just you because we still gotta have a couple hours of gameplay anyway. So, like, I just been I ain't gonna lie, I've been on my game like that. Only played the game like twice or maybe 3 times this week, and it was 3 straight games of predecessors. So, yeah, I get
If you get PlayStation Plus though, you could always try out Concord. It's free on Plus.
I ain't get PlayStation Plus right now.
Well, neither do I.
Yeah, he said that earlier on.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't know
I
what
ain't gonna hold you. If we're gonna talk about Concord, Mr. Bobby, I like the game, Bobby.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Hey, I didn't say it was
I
too
like
bad
the
of a
game,
game.
Bobby.
I just said it feels like that meme when somebody goes, "Oh, but we have Overwatch at home."
No,
That's
see,
what
but
it
see,
literally feels
Overwatch
like.
is a
You
little
should just play
different.
Overwatch.
Nah,
No,
because
it's
like
pretty much
when
almost similar to what that game is.
it is exactly similar to what Overwatch is, but the difference is between Overwatch and this game is that I don't have to pay for
You
none
have
of
to
this
pay
other shit.
$40 for it.
Okay, and I'm fine with that. I'd rather pay $40 straight up than to have to pay $10,000 later on down the line for each season that Overwatch is out.
True.
That's the reason why I didn't play.
Overwatch 2 should have had it where you can earn it in game.
But it's not because they went free to play. See, now that's what I was trying to get at. When you have free to play games, this game, Overwatch, what's the other game? The First Descendant. All these games, when you have this free to play stuff, you're renting the game because you have there's certain things that you have to buy. When you play Diablo, right? You bought Diablo for $70 or however much you pay for Diablo. You can unlock
paid
anything you
$80
want.
for it. I wish I had my money back for it.
Well, hey, but what I'm saying is you could still do everything that the game wants you to do without having to ever go and buy anything. Like, can
but you
if you buy stuff?
$80 would come with the season pass for me to have the expansion, but it didn't.
No, that's Activision Blizzard. You're not getting that. You're not getting that when you first
It's also
started. You
Microsoft
know that.
now.
Well, and Microsoft loves that too. They do the same thing. What I'm saying is, when I'm playing Concord, I already can tell how it's gonna be. The same way as when you play Helldivers, $40 multiplayer game.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, for Helldivers, though, you can actually earn every single thing just by playing the game. That's what I love about Helldivers,
you can do the same thing on Concord.
Too.
That's what I'm saying, though. You could do the same thing with Concord, even though we just playing the beta right now. When the actual game comes out, you're gonna be able to play. It's gonna be the same thing. It ain't no way you're gonna pay $40 and then later on it's like, okay, you can't unlock this. Because they didn't do it with Helldivers. I don't see them doing it with Concord. But when you play Overwatch, Overwatch 2 is free. Now, reminder, Overwatch 1 was not free. We're gonna have to wait
to see how it's gonna be when it comes out, though.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like that.
They might have it where you can purchase everything when it comes out.
They're not gonna do that.
Most likely, it's gonna be.
I don't see them doing that.
It'll be an option to do that, but at the same time, you won't need to do that. If they charging $40 for it, you should be able to unlock everything in the game by leveling up and grinding.
That's what we were saying when
we first. But there's a chance that it might not work that way.
Yeah, if it's not, then it's dead on arrival.
Then then you messed up. But we talked about this a couple of podcasts ago, about Concord and how this is Sony's strategy right now. $40 multiplayer game. $40. That's like the sweet point. Okay, it's multiplayer only, live service game, $40 because they did it with Helldivers, and now they're doing it with Concord. The next one that whatever the hell. Helldivers did good. But Helldivers was also a sleeper hit. Nobody expected Helldivers to do that because the first Helldivers didn't play like the Helldivers we're playing now. So, and they made it. Social media boosted it, and oh my God, we gotta play Helldivers, blah 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 blah. They're trying to do the opposite with Concord, but Concord is fun as hell. It, like you said, it plays like Overwatch. It's a little slow. And but I feel like that's a style of game that Sony never had. Excuse me. That's a style of game that Sony never had. Sony was never a company that did well with multiplayer games. You know what I mean? Like they had Soulcom, they did a little bit okay with that. They had Warhawk, they had Mag. They tried to add multiplayer to God of War. They had The Last of Us, they had
Yeah,
Uncharted,
that
they
Dragon
had
game on the
Killzone,
PlayStation 3 as well.
Lear, Lear, and all that stuff. So they never really had like a proper multiplayer game or
The
multiplayer
Resistance
phase.
game really did really well, though. The
It
Resistance
did
multiplayers
good.
were always really good.
Yeah, it did good, but it didn't carry over the next generation. You see what I'm saying? How like Xbox had Halo
Unfortunately.
and Gears. Xbox had Halo and Gears, right?
That's Sony
Gears
fault
went
though.
from
That
it is Sony. That's what I'm saying. Like
Well,
Sony never had
It's
it.
technically our fault as well because the fans really want single player games a lot as well. And PlayStation has always tried to give the best single player experiences they could.
But what I'm saying is they tried multiplayer though. They tried, and then it didn't work.
Foam Star, some other ones.
But
here
the
and
thing
there.
about it, the reason
Foam Star
why
ain't shit.
the reason why it didn't work though was because not because it wasn't
You know, like Splatoon from.
it wasn't as like successful as Sony wanted it to be. They were still, so they always say success is in the eyes of the beholder, right? But at the same time, those games were still active. People were on Resistance too, and I'm talking about competitive. I ain't even talking about co-op, but competitive wise, people were on Resistance too. Killzone, people were on Killzone. The problem,
Yeah, I
Sony
played Killzone 2 for like almost 2 years while it was still up and running.
Yeah, like the problem was that Sony just didn't keep going with. They didn't keep supporting the games. And when I say supporting the games, I'm talking about the game that you're playing on top of sequels. Look what happened to the next Killzone that came out. That's the only sequel that they had while these other multiplayer games. If you think about it, they didn't support PlayStation All Stars no more. They didn't support SOCOM no more. They didn't support
SOCOM 4 didn't really sell so well for them, so that's the reason why they didn't go for that route.
Right, and so that's the same thing as the Killzone route then, because I shouldn't speak about SOCOM because I didn't play SOCOM.
Yeah,
but
Killzone Shadowfall didn't really sell so well for them either. Yeah. That's why they jumped over to Horizon Forbidden West.
And that's all Sony fault. They need to keep up with the quality of this stuff because it's not that people are not investing into the games. It's not that. It's because Sony they'll make a step forward and 2 steps back, and then it's just messed up everything. It's almost kind of like how Halo is right now. You know what I'm saying? Halo 1, 2, and 3 were fantastic.
Let me explain exactly what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
They released these first person shooter game. Nope, they released these first person shooter games, right? This is the golden age of first person shooter was Generation 7, which was a PS3 generation, right? Right, Fred?
Mm-hmm.
This is at the peak of Call of Duty.
There was a lot of good PlayStation 2 games that were good shooters.
But
but we're talking about online. We're talking about online only. Yeah. So the peak.
But you had SOCOM 3 that was pretty much the bread and butter of everybody who played online for the PS3.
Yeah,
but talking about the golden age, not the silver
we're
age.
Talking about the golden age of multiplayer. I remember SOCOM because I played SOCOM on PS2 with a network adapter. Yes, it was good, and then we had Counter-Strike, and all these games. But we're talking about the golden age of multiplayer. We're talking about how Call of Duty just came. Call of Duty wasn't doing multiplayer shit before Call of Duty 4 like that. Call of Duty 3 was regular. Call of Duty 2 was regular. They didn't really play multiplayer like that. When Call of Duty 4 came out, that was a golden standard of any first-person shooter multiplayer game in history. Was Call of Duty 4. Everybody was playing Call of Duty 4. It didn't matter what system you was on, PS3, Xbox 360. Yeah, Modern Warfare came out. Yeah, the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It's the first Modern Warfare. What I'm saying is,
I was trying to remember which chronological order that one was. I was like, wait a minute.
That was 4. that was Call of Duty 4. It came out 2009 if I'm not mistaken. That was like.
I missed the slightly golden ages ones. You know, the ones where they took place in like different time zones of each different parts of the world. Like you played as a Russian soldier, you played as a American soldier or a French soldier, and like the Call of Duties was the original ones were the ones I pretty much grew up on.
Those are the ones that didn't have the multiplayer though. Like the Call of Duty 4 was the one that they really started it. So what I'm saying, all I'm saying is that they started making Resistance and Killzone during that time, and then you had to compete against Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo. right? So Sony's like, okay, we're gonna put out Killzone and Resistance. Now, yes, Fred, those games did have backing, but it didn't have enough backing to go up against any of those four. Nobody was playing Killzone Resistance over Battlefield, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War
But
multiplayer
that's
during
the
those
thing.
times.
No, they didn't need to.
No,
There was no reason that Sony needed to compete with them. Sony should just kept doing what they do. Because at the end of the day, Sony just wanted to appease their fans, or they should want to just please their fans, right? They didn't need to go. You had multiple reasons to play an online shooter experience over on PlayStation. If you had a PlayStation, you had many options, and that's what
you
Sony's
did.
strength is. They wanted to have that one game to just wipe the floor with everything else, and that's where they went wrong at. They tried that with Mag, but now they're going
I
back.
was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, they going back to their old strategy now though too. Look what they doing now. You got Helldivers.
Yeah, but a lot of people enjoyed Mag as well.
I mean, I enjoyed Mag too. It wasn't going to replace Battlefield or anything like that because Battlefield 3 was amazing. And honestly 4 too, and Bad Company too. So Battlefield was on the freaking
Bad
street.
Company. That's what I'm saying. During that time, it's like they wanted the engagement numbers of those games, and it was never gonna get that. So that's why they gave up.
But they
was
could have
already
though.
they came.
They could have
They
not
could
not
have, but
not
they
really
it was
reached that height. But again, like they doing the same thing as what they was doing back then, which was make
yeah.
multiple online experiences. But if you would have just kept doing that and stopped and not, you know what I'm saying, try to change your tactic, they would have been in a way better position than where they are now. But they're trying to
Now,
get back
Fred,
what they had.
this is the thing though. You gotta realize they was doing all that stuff right with all these games, and they wasn't even charging for online at the time.
Exactly. So
At
imagine
least
if they
now,
kept. Imagine if they kept all that and
system didn't
charged
have the
online.
online on it. Yeah,
that's
still.
what I'm saying. They wasn't even making any money off of doing it on top of PS3 being the worst generation that they ever had. I don't think they could have just kept it. I think they was nervous. They was scared. They were selling the system at a loss. They was trying to compete with Xbox 360.
They could have, because at that time Xbox was already charging for online. Remember,
they
doing
were doing
360.
that Xbox Gold or Xbox Live or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and Sony knew they was gonna start charging for
as soon as
online.
they saw how Xbox was doing with the online profits, they're like, "Hey, we can do this. We got Plus.
Right, and
people play for Plus for those free games."
And that was at the beginning of the well, I think they started like maybe a year after the 360 release, year or two. But still, that was at the start of the generation. PlayStation knew they was gonna do it. They just waited to strategically charge people until the PS4 came about because they didn't want to mess up their fan base. But they knew they was going to charge.
Yeah, they didn't want to mess up
online.
that fan base at all.
Yeah, they could have. They could have still. What they do it. They was trying to chase a trend. They was trying to catch up. It's almost like what DC was doing with Marvel. Instead of just doing their own thing, they trying to catch up to somebody else. When you could have just did your own thing, and you could have been. Because look what Marvel at right now. Marvel is failing. Marvel has been failing for a lot of their movies and stuff like that.
They're failing because they keep putting in stupid, ridiculous shit that doesn't matter.
Did y'all see the new trailer that got everybody excited?
Oh, the Captain America, the new Captain America one.
Yes.
Oh yes.
With the Harrison Ford transforming into Red Hulk.
They got Red Hulk in there.
I can't wait.
They had to replace the original guy who played the Commander because he died of a heart attack.
Yes.
A couple of years back, so they picked Harrison Ford to play the Commander. So people who don't know who that character was supposed to portray will be a little bit lost unless they actually followed through all of the movies.
Right. And once they watch the movie, they'll get, because I'm guessing the writing gonna be on.
Yeah, he says that little joke about how he used to have a funky mustache. That's where it leads into the whole his character arc. He said he shaved the mustache when he became president.
Yeah, but they're gonna be talking about the Sokovia Accords and stuff like that too in the movie. I really think that this is. I think Marvel is back though. Before these Deadpool and Wolverine and Captain America 4 movies come out, I think Marvel is back because
Deadpool Wolverine is probably going to be the big one that people are going to be excited for the most.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because everything is connecting again, not just connecting. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of hate um the Marvel movie fans like for a while because like not hate is a strong word, but I just dislike the fact that the people are only going to these movies to see the connections. But
I mean, that's what made the entire movie collection good, was because it all leaded into one
that's
cohesive
not what made it good
storyline that
though.
people.
That's
Yeah,
not what
it
made it
was.
good. Iron Man was
Yeah, it
good.
was.
Iron Man did not
Yeah, but
connect.
Iron Man 1 was the main staple of the movie. That's what made the whole thing possible. Because if Iron Man 1 didn't sell so good, they wasn't going to make any other Marvel
Exactly.
movies.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Bobby.
But
The
because they
movie
put
was,
that thing at the very end, that's what tied it in for more movies and more of a franchise. Because
but
people were excited for that. That, oh, what's going to happen next?
right, but Bobby, you're not listening to what I'm saying though. If if Iron Man was not a good movie off the gate, people would not care about this universe. Forget the tie-in. If,
Yeah, but it was
if
they really found their version of the very good Tony Stark. Like, the fans loved him, so
exactly,
that's
but
why that movie
that's
made
why
so
I'm
much
getting
money.
at. I'm what I'm get. Forget the more to the story, right? More to the story is that I think that these are going to be good movies, point blank, period. And I think it's going to be good movies because we so far in that you just have to worry about the connection.
You
I
get
mean, you
dedicated,
gotta.
so you have
You,
to figure out how it's gonna end.
we so far into this universe that
Mhm.
you have no choice but to have connections in one movie because it's in the comics, right? Hulk was made from the super service soldier serum of Captain America. We're not just talking about Captain America no more. We're not just talking about Hulk no more. We're not just talking about Falcon no more, right? We are so far into it that every movie is going to have some type of connections, but these are natural connections that's in the story, right? It's not connections just to have characters show up on screen and just so you can sell other movies. It's connections because this is the actual stories that we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Or we read back in the
Yeah, if you
past.
read comic books, this was pretty much Marvel movies are what, like, comic books come to life, basically.
Exactly. But my thing is that it's gonna be a good story in of itself. Look, you got Captain America, you got Falcon, and I'm talking about the new Captain America and the new Falcon. You got the Red Hulk and you got the regular Hulk. You might have another Hulk in there. You got
Hulk Jr. They
right.
introduced Hulk Jr. at the end of She-Hulk.
Right. You got Shield in there. You got a new Avengers team in there. All of these connections, right? All of this is so
Don't
much
forget about
stuff.
that.
It's,
They also
it's
have Daredevil now as a staple for the Marvel. He's actually part of the universe now,
just talk
not
about this.
just that
Just talk about this
Netflix TV
specific
show.
movie. Just talk about this specific. We ain't talking about nothing else. Just what's in this specific movie. You have so many connections in the Marvel universe, but the thing about it is that it all goes with the story of Captain America. Like it's going to be a Captain America movie, and it's a natural story. But you get and they're doing all these connections naturally. That's why I'm saying I think that we are back. We're not forcing connections in there just so we can have a connection to other movies. No, it's actually this is the story. This is what the story is based on. And I think Marvel they really shine when they focus on that.
Yeah, but the path line for the stories was changed after Loki. Like, Loki was the sole reason why the branching storylines are branching off to different things now, because he's the
Yeah.
one that is tying the new branching story together.
Right, and that relates to the Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Because that's a natural thing that X-Men will go through, right? They go through different timelines and stuff like that. Different Cable and Bishop, right? Those are
Yeah,
future.
Cable and Bishop are the two time travelers.
Right. So it's like that's a perfect X-Men story. That's what I'm saying. These are their stories. They're doing is just telling their stories and it's relating to the whole universe. And I like that.
Yeah, but they have yet to show off Bishop as a character in a movie license besides Cable. Cable was the only one that they showed off during Deadpool movie.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to
But
go
at the
like
time-
specific with it.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
at
I'm
the time, Deadpool wasn't connected to the MCU, and then after this movie that's coming out, he is connected to the MCU because of the TMC coming after him, the Time Police. Yeah, if you watch the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, you'll see that they added the Time Police in, so that means he's connected to the MCU now.
Yeah, and it's natural. It's very natural, you know.
Yo, I forgot to ask you guys. What is everybody playing right now? I know Fred said predecessor. What about you, Debbie? And what about you, Bobby?
At the moment, I'm playing Zone Zero, Zeroless, or ZZ.
I am currently I'm tapping into First Descent, and I'm tapping into the regular, like my Mirage and stuff. I have some stuff I have to do with that and get a lot of stuff done with that. Um and I'm one of them people that I like to do everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll bounce around because I'm also still finishing the Jack and Dexter Lost Frontier game. I also need to finish
How do
Dexter.
you like that one though? Because that was like the worst Jack and Daxter game out.
I keep hearing people saying it's the worst, but to me, it's decent. Like
That's basically Jack
I
and
always
Daxter
hated
4.
certain missions in Jack and Dexter 2. Jack and Dexter 2 had the worst certain missions in there that really agitated me the most.
Really, Jack and
Yeah.
Daxter 2.
Yep. If you play Jack and Dexter 2 nowadays and got to the scene where you had to protect the little pipe thingy that's connecting to the main city, you have to defend it against a bunch of enemies that's off screen that shoot you from off screen. That shit is annoying as fuck.
I haven't.
Because you can't see them, so you just have to keep firing your gun in that direction, hoping to God you hit them.
Yeah, I mean, I just finished Daxter. I just platinum Daxter. So
yeah, if you asked me last week, I just finished the expansion for Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah, I haven't played for
That's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played. I'd never played that yet. But right now I'm currently playing. At the moment, I'm playing this at the moment.
Oh, Persona. Yep, Persona 4.
Persona 4.
I actually have that on PlayStation.
Okay.
I have it on Vita. I'm playing Persona 4.
Yeah, I played it on Vita as well.
Well, I didn't say. Well, let me add another game. My bad. On my Switch, I'm playing Edna and Harvey.
Okay.
On my Switch, I'm playing the Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2.
Well, let me be fair to all consoles and all consoles alike.
Hey man, look. On my Switch, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm playing Hades. So I'm playing Hades.
Oh, I beat Hades. I already beat Hades.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the second one, but I don't think I'll buy the Hades 2 on the Switch. I think I'll go for the PlayStation.
And Cult of the Lamb. I'm playing Cult of the Lamb on Switch. I like Cult of the Lamb. See,
Yeah, my buddy has that. He's been trying to get me to play it.
It's a little Clash of Clan style, but it's not
Yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it back in the day. I know if you play it on consoles, you can do a Twitch command, and you can like hire your Twitch followers and stuff to be your lackeys and stuff.
I ended up getting into it because somebody added me to theirs.
Right.
And then I died. And then I died.
I would highly recommend anybody to play Moonlighter. If you love Zelda and owning your own shop to sell things, play Moonlighter. That's a really good game.
Okay, I'll give it a try. But like, yeah, that's the two games I'm playing on Switch. On Steam Deck, I'm playing Persona. I'm playing Liza P. I'm playing Dragon's Dogma and Live Alive and Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate.
I have way too many games on the PlayStation 4 and 5 to play. Since it's backwards compatible, I can play both.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, I got way too many games.
On my PlayStation, I'm obviously Call of Duty, obviously
I just beat Ape Escape 1.
Right. What else am I playing on PlayStation? Tekken, Street Fighter. It's something else.
Hey, if you guys ever get in the mood for Baldur's Gate, I don't mind joining you all for some Baldur's Gate 3.
I have it on.
If you guys want to experience a bunch of craziness.
Yeah, I have it on
I
Steam
haven't
Deck on
played that
PS.
yet.
Yeah, soon they're making it cross-play where you can actually play with PC players.
Yeah, good. And I'm also playing Remnant 2 and the Monster on the Rise. That's what
Nice.
I'm playing
You
right
still
now.
haven't finished Remnant?
Remnant 2? No, I haven't really been playing it. I played it a little bit and then I
That
stopped. I
ending
played it
boss
more.
sucks ass, but the entire game is really good.
Hey, Beast, when you wanna anytime you wanna, you know, game
Jump
share.
on Remnant.
Well,
Game share.
I ain't gonna lie. I talked to my cousin. And we yeah, I'm
I
good.
Well,
game
Remnant 2 is
share.
actually coming to PlayStation Plus. Yeah,
I
but
game share
don't
with
say this out on here. Yeah.
No.
Don't say
You're
any
good, you're good.
passwords and stuff while you're on stream. Just letting you know.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not even saying. I'm not even saying my. I'm not even
I
saying my
wouldn't even
fucking
tell.
name
I
on
wouldn't even
here.
tell y'all my password on y'all's wettest of dreams.
I wouldn't even tell you my real personal name on stream because I got squatted once.
I'm
so,
just gonna call you
you know,
Beast. I'm just gonna
Beast.
leave you
Nobody
as
knows
that.
my name. Yeah, just leave it at that. Nobody knows my name. Nobody knows my address because that squatting is something serious, man. You don't want to get squatted, bro.
Yes.
So somebody squatted me once, and that
I
shit
wish
was
somebody
not fun.
would show up here.
You'll be dead because they coming with a whole squat
You
team.
Definitely don't want the police. Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna have to drop
squad.
everything.
Oh,
Kiss your face to that roof.
I didn't say nobody came to. I'm saying squat, which means like
Swatting.
I'm playing Call of Duty, and I'm like, yeah, I killed that motherfucker, and it's like, oh, you
right.
killed him, oh yeah, now we're coming over there. So then you go over there, you're playing the game, and they're looking at you like, yeah, no.
I think you told like somebody trying to like stalk you or something.
I
I thought he said SWAT. Like when SWAT's coming.
Somebody
I thought he
knew
said
my
SWAT.
no, somebody knew my personal name, and somebody knew my address. And they fucking retarded because now they're in jail. But
Hey, no
they
R.
Yeah, like
they said that I was shooting people, and then like they played like the clip from like my live stream, and it was like I'm like going crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking all these people up right now. And over here in the background, I was right. So then they like the cops was like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's
And
a
then,
false report.
now-
Video game.
Look, at the end of the day, if somebody on some foul stuff, karma's a bitch. It's gonna come back to you. So even if you do,
of course.
Always comes back to bite you in the ass.
yeah, like I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would.
Yeah, just know when they come, just be as calm as you possibly can, and then they'll figure they'll sense they'll know they'll know what's going on, and then once they figure out who the fuck did it, it's their ass anyway. You going to jail. That's you stupid. You wasted all that resources and everything for that. So nah. But what was I saying now? Yeah, Fred. The person I game share with, you know who it is too. Not gonna say his name, but he only plays PC, so it's like it's getting to that point where it's like, I have no problem. I have every single game that came out.
Well, whenever you're ready, I don't want to get PlayStation Plus. If you already got PlayStation Plus,
I got PlayStation Plus Premium, yeah.
Okay, I probably just get because I don't got it.
He plays Warzone, so he has to keep it active.
No, Warzone free though.
Yeah, Warzone is free, but you need PlayStation Plus to play.
Huh?
You need.
If you want a party chat, you need a PlayStation Plus
and a party chat. Yeah.
I can do party chat though still without PlayStation Plus.
Do you have somebody on your friends list that has PlayStation Plus you're account sharing with?
No. That party chat has nothing to do with PlayStation Plus and free to play games. You can play.
It's the fact that the online thing important.
No. You need the online to play the regular multiplayer, but you don't need PlayStation Plus to play Warzone.
I thought PlayStation Party Chat was.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's how I'm playing. I'm playing Predecessor. I don't get PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's free to play. Right. So.
Mm-hmm. And PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation. If you listening, we're not just trying to get over on you, which we are consumers. So. But still, we still do.
Yeah, but they knew people love account sharing. That's why they still implemented it into the PlayStation 6
and
PlayStation 5.
And PlayStation, I still buy your games. You can't say nothing. I buy a lot of your games. So yeah, I wish I would. But yeah, whenever you're ready, I might just get the both Revenants, just buy them, just so we can play them. Because Remnant 1 probably on sale.
Yeah, I have them both as well.
I have them both, so you
I
don't
just
gotta
don't
worry
have
about
the
that.
DLC expansions. I just have the
I
game, the
got
base
that.
versions.
I
Well,
get it by
Debbie,
next week though.
if you ever wanna hop on Warzone and get your lesson, in aiming and shooting and dodging and all that stuff, I'm
I
still
do.
doing the lessons.
Matter of
Remember,
fact,
you gotta you're honorary member, so you get the free perks and me teaching you how to play the game. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You with you trying to make me get 10 kills every time. Yeah, that I don't.
Debbie,
I'll have to.
Debbie,
I
I'm
have to like
playing
dust
around with
myself
that,
off.
You
Remnant,
said
Remnant
which
is
game
a
is that for?
What was that?
He's talking
That
about the
was Warframe
Warzone.
or Warzone?
No, Warzone. Yeah, the
Lord.
Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, I need help.
All right, by all means, classes in session. It is about to be 2:30 over here. We can get a quick session, and if Bobby and Fred wanna join as party members.
Oh,
But
I
do
don't
Fred
I
have
had
have do
me
Warzone
I am
downloaded.
I
crying
able
on
to
live stream the other day.
am
He
I
said,
able
"I
to
don't
play
want to."
it if I didn't buy the game?
Warzone is free, yeah.
No, you
Warzone is
don't
free.
really need.
Okay.
Yeah, Warzone's free, so you don't really need to worry about the not owning Call of Duty.
Okay.
It's just gonna
But
Well,
force you to
anyway, let me
download
tell you
that
my
whole
story
entire
about
patch,
Fred.
though. So get ready for
I
that.
was live streaming.
It's gonna be
Fred
like
came to
200 to
join.
300.
Fred came to join the live stream, and then I was like, "Yo, Fred, you should play." Fred was like, "I don't want to be the reason why Pickle Rick stands up." I said, "Hey, yo."
hey, you gonna repeat that on the stream, sir? Oh,
It was a joke. I play around with it a lot. I just have him
you play
there, and then I
around with
ah!
what the with
See, he
what a
keep he
lot.
he keep
nah,
running
nah,
You
nah,
into
say
it.
not
that
like
people
that.
a
Come
lot,
on,
man.
bro. No
What the
Diddy, no
hell?
Diddy, no Diddy. Come
Hey,
on, stop it.
you be doing that
I
to
play
yourself.
around. I'm saying that I'm doing this to myself.
My lord.
I'm playing around. But it's like a incentive. Like if I win a match, I'll do some bullshit. Like we drink the whole shot, or we Pickle Rick stands up, some stupid shit like that, just to get people to like oh, we can't wait till he wins to see what's gonna happen next. That's all it is. It ain't no Diddy shit.
Hey yo,
The fact that you
we
have to
get a
explain
load
it.
of this guy.
I had to explain it because y'all crazy like that, yo.
Oh man.
Everybody's like, hey yo.
Oh my lord.
Nah.
He said, "What now?"
Trying to set up my PC, my other PC and stuff. This shit crazy. So real quick, I'm sorry, y'all was talking. I kept trying to interrupt you. I apologize, Debbie.
Yes.
If you got PlayStation Plus, you can join in on Well, if you don't either, but the first remnant on PlayStation Plus too. So if you want to join in with us, it's
Yeah,
player co-op.
it goes up to 3 players.
It's 3.
I
Yeah, 3. Remnant of the Ashes 1 and 2 only go up to 3 players.
Okay.
I got the lowest one, so I have to see.
Oh, that's
I
an
didn't get the
extra.
premium tier, so I
I
don't.
accidentally brought fucking Hellblade too. I did not mean
Mm-mm.
to
How
do
do
that.
you
Oh yeah,
accidentally?
she meant that she doesn't have the premium and
Yeah,
extra one,
I
so
was pressing
Yeah.
she'll have to
A
grab it
and
if it
it just
goes to
froze.
either one of them.
Cause I wasn't doing all that when I mostly play on my PC now.
Yeah, majority of people nowadays mostly just play on PC.
All right. Do we
Alright.
have anything else to talk about, or we hopping on the game for a few? What's up?
Let's get to the rest of the topics as much as we can, because we had topics from last week. Like half the list
Yeah,
was topics from last week.
some of the okay. Let me look. Some of the stuff we did tap into. What do y'all think about It says PlayStation will exhibit at the Tokyo Game Show for 2024 as a
I'm
general
excited.
for the first time since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What
That
Bobby
means
said. I'm excited
they're
for
going to be showing off some interesting things. The only drawback to this is, will it be interesting things that are only coming out in Japan, and I have to import games to the PlayStation 5 from the Japan? That'll be the only flaw. Because if they're just going to be showing off games that are Japanese exclusive, then
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
Not
I
necessarily. They
don't
might
think they
have some.
usually do that.
they
No,
did
they
it
do.
in
They do that.
2019.
But that's not necessarily to say that the stuff that they show off is not gonna come to the States either. Can't say that.
Well, what do
Yeah,
you
because
think that Xbox won't be there?
Well,
I
Xbox
mean, they don't
isn't
need to
there.
be there.
Well, true.
They're showing up at Gamescom, and I think that's where they're stopping at.
All this is telling me is that we really want Sony to do a Sony, not a state of play, but a Sony Direct.
A showcase?
People want to see a roadmap. They want to
A
see the
showcase, there you
roadmap
go,
that they, yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you.
The last roadmap that they did was that, what was it? 3 years ago now?
I don't think I don't think we get the PlayStation Experience after this. I'm be real with you. I think they are going to be talking about new games coming to the States at the Tokyo Game
Yeah.
Show.
They claim that they have a lot of games in development for next year for PlayStation.
Yeah,
so,
I think they're gonna. I think this is the precedence to how we're gonna be getting our announcements throughout the coming years. They just gonna keep showing up at different shows. I don't think PlayStation. I think PlayStation is in a greedy state right now. I don't think they want to invest into a showcase. I don't think they want to invest. If they do a showcase, it may be digital, but I think that's gonna be probably next year. If they do, I don't think we gonna get a PlayStation Experience, which that's what I want. I would rather want that than anything else. But I think they're gonna
really show off everything that's coming up for PlayStation.
Yeah, but they just might put that in a showcase they can release digitally online. That costs substantially less money to do, and we might get that next year, and then maybe we get a PlayStation Experience, later down the line when they have more gameplay to show, because the next showcase is gonna be mostly announcements, and they can get away.
What do you think is gonna be there?
I don't know what's gonna be there. I don't know what's gonna be there, but
what do you
they're
want to
definitely
see?
going to show off East. You guys are. I don't know if any of you guys are a fan of East. East. Well, well, the name of the game is East. Well, they call it YS though. I call it YS.
I know.
You play as a character named Adol Christian, and that's basically a full-on running game that's been going in Japan and also a couple places here in the U.S. If you actually enjoy those, it's an action RPG game.
Okay.
Like the Book of East is a Japanese heavily related game. There's also those Tells games, not the ones that are from Bandai, but the hell's the name of that one?
I think we're gonna see Wolverine at the next showcase.
I don't think they'll show Wolverine at the for an American showcase, yes, but I don't think they'll show it off at the Tokyo Game Show.
No, that's well. I was just talking about the showcase. Like, what do we expect to see from the next Sony? It's been how long has it been since the last Sony showcase?
3
Not
years
a state
almost.
of play.
Nah, I think it was
3 years.
Yeah, almost
2022.
Yeah, it was no. I thought it was almost 3 years now.
Yeah, it might have been 3 years.
2019 or 2018.
No, I think it was 2021.
When they showed off that roadmap. Is when they had that roadmap where they showed off Knights of the Old Republic, Wolverine, and some of the other ones that was coming to PlayStation.
I was in Cali during that time. That was like, I think that was the first day I went to Cali too. I think that was like 2021. So yeah, the next showcase they show off, definitely gotta have Wolverine, because that's gonna be the killer app of the show. Like they're gonna go all into it with Wolverine, and that's gonna start the promotion for the release.
Right.
Yeah,
so
but
you got hold on for Bobby. You got Wolverine. What about the next stuff that Naughty Dog has? Because we haven't heard from Naughty Dog this whole generation.
What about that? Supposedly they working on 2 things, I think.
Yeah, they have that new IP. They have the brand new IP that what's his face got told that he didn't say what he said. The people were saying that he was over exaggerating or something like that when he said it was going to be the greatest game known to man or something like that. Yeah, but the PlayStation guy who was interviewing him fucked up on the interview.
I want to say I feel like this would be the average answer of PlayStation needs to show what their first party studios are working on. But knowing PlayStation, they're not going to do that. And to be honest with you, I don't think I want that anymore. Because I know I don't want another 2018, right? Where they or 2017, whatever it was, where they showed off like 4 or 5 big IPs, and then the very next showcase they showed off the exact same IPs, where they just added more gameplay to it or added more details to it. Like I don't want that anymore. If your game is not within the year of release, do not show me. I don't care for it. I really don't. You give me hype for that moment, but I'm just
There's
I'm not
nothing to play during that time waiting.
yeah, like I'm waiting. It's gonna make me lose excitement for the game. Like I don't care about the game anymore. Legit. Like
Yeah,
it's just
that's why they were doing the whole releasing more PlayStation, like PlayStation PSP games and all those other ones, so people could get games they could play and get excited to play those while they wait.
what they
You
could
can't get
show off.
excited to play those while you wait for a PS5 game.
What what they could show off though is because if they
Well,
do
most people are Madden fans and sports fans, so they'll just go to that. So
if
a lot
PlayStation
of times they'll
do
play that.
a showcase, I think they will be filled with mostly announcements though, because they can always do state of plays for extended gameplays. So if they do a showcase, I mean, please, if we don't get a showcase, cool. But if you do a showcase, please like actually put some stuff in it. Like put some, what is Naughty Dog working on? What is Sucker Punch working on? What is
Yeah, the
show
state,
off some
the
more,
first state of the ones.
announce Venom, for from Insomniac. Actually do those things, right? Announce those, let us know, give us the roadmap, right? But
Yeah, that's what
I
people really want. It's a
I
roadmap.
don't. Yeah, I really don't care for a roadmap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I'm probably
Mm-hmm.
the odd one out saying that, but I don't care. I really don't.
It's not going to hurt my feelings because the game's going to come out eventually and I'll play them.
Exactly.
But the one game I've been for that they've shown off like 5 times hasn't even released yet.
What is that?
So like I kind of
The little devils inside.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That was the game that got me excited to buy a next gen console. I was like, I really want to play that. Oh, it's coming out to PlayStation 5 only? Fuck. Well, I guess I got to kick it up and play it on the PlayStation 5 now.
kind of like what they did with Concord. Like they said, okay, fireworks game, but they didn't show anything. Then they showed a little bit of it, and then they're like, okay, here's it full force, and now you got the beta. It came out quick. It wasn't
that
like
first trailer
like
had the most juiciest burger that you can look at, though. It
this
made
guy.
people like, is this the burger simulator?
Nah, I know. What I'm saying is like I like the way that they did that though. Like just like Fred was saying, they Firewalk came, they spoke their piece. Okay, we don't know what the hell they're doing. We didn't know what the Concord. We didn't know what it was. Then they came out with the trailer for Concord. Okay, then they came out with the beta, and now it's here. It's like quick. It's versus Wolverine's been showed years ago, and that's it. We didn't hear nothing about it.
I want
Like I
Wolverine to
like
be
that. I
my.
like that. I like the way that Fred said that because we don't want to play games that are like 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, and then we just keep thinking about it. Now you thought about it so much, you just got yourself out of this shit. You don't even want to play the damn game no more because you waited so long for it. They should have never even announced nothing for it to begin with. How you feel, Debbie, about that? Debbie probably like, I play PC, I play everything anyway. My games are unique, so I don't care about none of this stuff y'all talking about.
It's not even that I don't care. I find it fascinating and I'm listening in on y'all's riveting debate. But as you said, I play it.
Steam
Stop
has a lot of cells, so it's like, ooh.
Yeah, a Steam Deck is full of shit
I
too.
can see why
So I
people.
know.
Yeah, I can see why people go to PC and look at that the Steam little thing that they do because they sell games for like $2, $3, $4,
Yes.
$2, $4. It's like all right, I can see this, I can get with this. Yeah, all right.
Saying like it's really good, and even if you get it before it becomes so popular where they do raise the prices, like you already in there because you like unique games, Beast.
Yeah, you do. You like unique games. You like games that, I wouldn't be surprised if she don't got a coffee maker simulator game that she's playing right now.
Oh,
But hot pause.
PlayStation also
Actually, I
went to
have
that
I
thing
have
with
the
them.
winemaking simulator game.
I bet you do.
Oh, the wine simulator. Do you have the
That's how she know
restaurant
how to
one?
make. Hey, what are you doing?
No, I
Because they
don't
have the
have.
gas station simulator. They have the restaurant one. They even have the influencer. You could be an influencer simulator.
I got the
There's
grocery
so many of
store
those.
one. I got the grocery store. Stop. I do have the grocery store one.
I ain't gonna lie, some
you
of them do
you
sound
could
kind of
you could learn
interesting.
how to do stocking.
I'm just saying, like going back to some roots and whatnot. Oh, did y'all already discuss the aimbot being found at GameStop?
Oh,
Huh?
I
Everybody in the whole.
hey Beast.
You got it.
Look, I just want to. I ain't got much to say on it, but hey, look, people don't. When people complain about some of these players online, like we not just bitter old people yelling at
Oh, I hate hackers.
young
That
whippersnappers on
kills it for
online.
me.
Like legit, not even not. Well, technically speaking, you are a hacker if you buy that. But see how easily accessible it is to cheat. Like
Yep.
people not just complaining about stuff. People are not just saying stuff. We are literally going to get some machines at that point. And it's just like it just takes the fun out of stuff. Like that stuff need to be detected. Get out of the game. Stop having this stuff at GameStop. Why is it at GameStop? GameStop did think that it was going. It was y'all already getting criticized. Y'all don't think y'all can get criticized even more for having that in y'all store?
Man,
They
man,
love
listen.
They're like, we're losing money
GameStop
anyway,
didn't
so might as well
have
sell the damn thing.
GameStop didn't had Action Replay, Game Sharks, and all that stuff for years. So to not have aimbot, no,
Aw.
they're gonna have all that cheating shit in there.
There's certain PlayStation 2 games back in the day that the Game Shark really did come in handy. Like there are certain PlayStation 2 games, like after you beat the game and you really want to have fun with it to see what certain abilities and certain swords you can get early. Like I don't know if you ever played a game called Eternal Rings. That was actually a Firm Software PlayStation 2 game where you have to collect these certain elemental rings to do certain powers, but certain one of the rings were pretty much bugged on the base version of the game. So you needed Game Shark to unlock that ring early so you can try it out.
Well, the aimbot shit is just crazy because especially for me playing fucking Call of Duty where the anti cheat system is the worst in
Oof.
history, and I got
Yeah.
I got put in jail, Call of Duty jail for getting hacked when I didn't do anything anyway and had to make a new account. So yeah, the aimbot should not be in damn GameStop, but they it's
The last
beyond
game I got
aimbot.
hacked in was that not Warframe, what the hell's the name of that mech game? The what the hell is it called?
More of the story is they should not have no damn aimbot in GameStop. That's a more.
They probably shouldn't because
They should not
but
have
GameStop
no.
is gonna
They
make money
shouldn't.
from it. They're gonna be like, well, you may not think it, but we're making money off of it, so cha-ching.
I haven't even seen it advertised in GameStop. I've never seen the aimbot in GameStop. I only seen it on the black market. So, and for those who don't know what
You
an
have to talk to the
aimbot is,
counter
it
person.
basically it's like it's something that you could put on your controller
You're like,
and
oh, swoosh.
aim, headshot and basically not miss a shot, and that kills the fun out of the game. And if you play competitively and somebody's aimbotting, or your favorite YouTuber who plays Warzone or playing any game probably uses the damn aimbot, but not me.
Well, yeah, they got to look popular and awesome every single time. They can't not look like trash while they're streaming to a bunch of people.
If you're playing a game, this especially a game like Warzone, there's gonna be ups and downs. You're gonna have a day where everything is great, perfect, peachy smooth. You're gonna have days where you getting wrecked. So it ain't nothing you can do about that. It's all luck
Oh,
based.
I definitely know
And
that.
skill based too, but luck based. If your favorite YouTuber is using an aimbot while he's playing a game to make it seem like he's the best Call of Duty player of all time, he's not. He's
Yeah,
not.
but Beast,
Telling
the
you
only
that shit
problem I
right
have
now.
with Warzone is that everybody runs around with the same gun because once you find that certain gun that actually clicks and kills people fast, that's all what people run around with.
That's what every online game in history, bro. It's the meta. if at this during this season this gun is doing good, it's the same thing. It's the same Call of Duty, 2K, predecessor, Overwatch. All these games got the same thing. If there's a
I used
meta
to run
for it,
around with the slug shotgun, and nobody loved using that at all, just to fuck with people. And for the Battlefield one, Bad
well, if
Company
you're
2,
good
I
with
would
it,
run
you're
around
good
with
with it.
the slug shotgun. Yeah,
But there's
I
always a
would snipe
meta
with
though.
it and then
There's
everything
always a
else.
meta.
All right,
Even
really,
Okay.
even Pokemon has a meta.
all right, really quick.
Even Pokemon has a meta. Yeah,
Let's
go
get
ahead.
to the next topic
Yeah,
too.
it's Bulbasaur.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so I was just looking through and I wanted to get onto this one because I don't know. Like we've been talking about a lot of mixed stuff. What do y'all think about TwitchCon EU attendees reporting symptoms of food poisoning?
Ew. Thank God I didn't go.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing. That should be a thing at all whatsoever.
Yeah, they had so many people there. Um, and then they've been just investigating a norovirus, and most of the attendees like. So you know the one that the norovirus is like one for people that don't wash their hands. So you know what that
Yeah,
Oh,
means?
nasty motherfuckers.
That's a fecal like
yeah.
that. So how
Nasty
People
many
who've
motherfuckers.
taken a piss and everything else are not washing their hands.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy? Um, this is not even just a like something that people be saying like, and it's not something that's blown out of proportion. The amount of people that do not wash their hands after coming from the bathroom is ridiculous. It's almost to the point where every single time I go to the bathroom, if it's a public bathroom and multiple people can utilize at once, every single time I go in there, somebody else is in there with me. So they're not washing their hands. Like it's literally happens every single time I go to the bathroom.
It's just
So
look how COVID spread so fast.
yeah, so it's like it's kind of scary because again, it's not something that's being blown out of proportion. People legit do not wash their hands after they come from the bathroom. I don't really understand it.
Gross.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. But it happens a lot. Please
nasty.
wash your hands after y'all come from the bathroom and touching your private parts and stuff
So
like
that's
that.
why when you go to shake somebody's hand, you have to stop and think, cause like, did he wash his hand?
Legit, I keep hand sanitizer on me now. Like that shit's just excuse me.
The
But like
little hands bottle thing you just squirt words is like, yep, thank you, yep, be gone.
mhm. Okay. I will say that just so Debbie will know too. I had put some those whole bunch of spaces after that last topic we had because we actually got to like I guess the most important ones. So that's a good thing. I think we went through all of them already, but yeah, like these are just I won't say they we can just go through them. We can just go through them.
Okay, so some of these we tapped into the last time, but I don't
Talk
really
about how
know.
Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl 2 is coming to Game Pass. Talk about
I
that.
really wanted to talk about that, but since it was a little down, I was going to try to, But yeah, I was looking. We talked about. Let's talk about it. Nickelodeon All Star Brawl 2. I'm excited because now I get to play it. Like it's coming to Xbox and PC Game Pass. It's like I play it at my like people's house and whatnot, but I didn't really buy it because I just got my PC, so I just started really diving into Xbox games playing online, and I did play it on my Samsung TV. So, but I always wanted to play the All Star Brawl, the Nickelodeon one. It's just like I want to just take Rocco and maybe like whoop SpongeBob's ass, beat up Garfield, or I just wanted to do that, and I never got to play the game, so now I'm excited. 'Cause I do have Xbox PC Game Pass.
Grew up watching
Oh,
a lot of Nickelodeon shows, so I never get the appeal for it.
I just want to whoop some ass. But I think that they shouldn't have like Aang is gonna be OP. Like he'd be able to whoop all their asses. Like that's not fair.
Question is, I don't know what. So I played the first one.
Hmm.
Who are the new characters in this one? Well, the old one was, I know they had the Nigel from the Wild Thornberries. They had damn, what's his name? The little Candy Cane thing from Real Monsters. They had Patrick. Um, they had these Sandy, SpongeBob. What are the new characters? Because if that's the case, I'll buy this game right now and
Oh,
play.
let me see.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah,
Got a
I'm
lot
sure. I
of-
heard the second one was good though too. Like people been enjoying it.
Yeah, like I enjoyed the first one. Um,
Yeah, but Fred,
it's
if
like
you
what?
got the PC Game Pass, you could just try it out on there.
I am gonna try it out. I I just want my other Smash clone back. I ain't gonna lie. I just want PlayStation All Stars
For
back.
multiverses?
No,
Oh no.
PlayStation All
It's
Stars.
multiverses.
I think I'm be
You can
more
play
inclined to this
Brawlhalla.
though, cause yeah, like multiverses. I was kind of hyped for it before it came out. I'm not gonna lie, it was okay. Be playing it, but like I'll probably try this out more because I want to play Danny Phantom and Aang and some other characters. And I heard it was good, but
Ah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not really too
So
hyped
yeah,
about
y'all.
these.
Okay, the All Star Brawl 2 lets you duke it out like we already know with the biggest and the best. This is all the new characters. It says SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Squidward
mm,
Tentacles, Jimmy Neutron.
they had a Squidward. Okay.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Wait, that was all the people they added. That was new.
They said and more, but they don't tell you. I mean, you could look at the picture, but I don't know who all the people that was in the first one because I didn't get to play it. Period.
Squidward gang.
Squidward.
But
Oh wow.
yep, Squidward.
Squidward gang.
Do
Tentacles.
he
Look,
do
my
do
my
he?
my my best character in that game was at the time was who the fuck I was using that game. It had to either be Sandy or Evader Zim. Evader Zim was my guy in the first game. So
Ooh.
you
You have
know,
to stop Danny Phantom's arch villain Vlad
I don't think I
Plasma.
played it.
let me see. Let me take a look real quick. I have it right here.
Good. You can give us some insight.
Yeah, I don't have the second one, but I can buy it. But I have the first one. I'm gonna download it real quick and see. Tell you right now. Don't be looking at my games, y'all. Don't be looking at my games. You're
Now I'm gonna look harder.
No, look at your games. You can't stop me. It's on the screen.
Huh? You can't tell me what to do.
let me
Okay, let
see
me
how
run
much
to
this
this
shit costs.
kitchen. Grab me a can of Pringles because I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah, I'm about to go to what time is it? I'm about to head out in a few. Um, it's $40. And who I play a trailer right now. Oh, Garfield. They got Garfield. Okay.
That damn cat still can't get his lasagna.
Ninja Turtle. I'm just looking at the character. I don't know this character. Danny Phantom's still there. The grandma from Rugrats. Get the hell out of here. Oh, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot. I don't know who the fuck this Mr. Toast
Ooh,
nigga is. Oops.
Jenny probably overpowered.
Yeah, probably Jimmy Neutron. Wow, they added Gary the Snell. Okay. Oh yeah, the guy from what? They added the Flying Dutchman. That's funny. I'm gonna have to buy this, yo. Reptar. I remember Reptar. Rocco's Modern Life.
Raptor is in the game.
Reptar, yeah.
The dinosaur?
The dinosaur, yeah. He was OP. He was OP. He was in the first game too.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, in the first Descendant, you could actually take that little blue dinosaur costume and dye it green, and you can make it look like it.
They got season pass and everything. Wow, Ultimate Edition is $80. Yeah, right. I ain't paying no $80 today. They added. Oh wait, look. So these are the characters that they got right now. They got Suku from Avatar, Mr. Krabs. That's it. That's the two characters they got. Like that you can
For
buy like
DLC.
add-ons. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I try it out.
Yeah, Fred, if you want to get kicked on, man, you know what I mean?
Man, I'm not finna brag about anything or talk no type of crap in that game. I don't care about playing it. I'm just being real.
I'm messing with you, bro.
Oh man. I'm gonna be real. Some of this stuff don't even matter. Like I don't even care about some of this stuff. I will say, we gotta talk about certain studios because they did lay off some people too after Tales of Kenzera. But I'm not saying it's because of Tales of Kenzera, but the developers of Tales of Kenzera, certain studios, they had issued a statement on layoffs, and just like everybody, they had to lay off people too. Um, so yeah, that kind of sucks, but I think Tales of Kenzera is actually still a pretty good game, and yeah. What did they lay off for though?
Did they give? Let me look. Did they even give specifics?
It's now support. Well, they did say that they was gonna keep supporting Zal, so that's a good thing. Um, yeah, it doesn't say why. Um, I don't think a lot of these studios really actually give why the reason why, but hey, the gaming industry is going to a whole bunch of layoffs. PlayStation Studios, they have some collectible figures that they just released, or they just introduced. I'm sorry, I don't know if they released it or not, but they just introduced these, and it's a couple like Jan Sakai got a statue figure, whatever you call them.
Mhm.
Aloy from Horizon,
Of
uh,
course.
God of War, um, father and son, or Kratos and boy. Um,
Hmm.
the black guy from Horizon. I forget his name.
Silos. Silence.
Nah, not him. The who got the Killmonger dreads?
Oh. I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name.
he's kind of a cool character, but yeah, he's kind of forgettable too. So, um,
He ain't forgettable. He got the cool manga dreads.
Yeah, but so does Miles Morales.
yes, and every other black person in gaming since the last 5 years.
Yeah, they wanted to make that trend for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some, another, RIP.
Uh-oh.
Nintendo has ended its Wii U repair support program, citing lack of parts.
There ain't no pieces to make it with. They can't fix the shit. You can't fix this. Nothing. There's no system.
Hey,
Add that to
if you got a Wii U, you better keep up with it because it's gonna be worth some type of money in the future.
It definitely gonna go up in price,
Good
but
luck keeping that little screen alive. If that LED dies in it, you're gonna have to find a way to repair it yourself.
Oh
you could
yeah.
prepare with third mark. You could prepare with third party LCDs. They make them for that, but the official parts that they done, they've been done.
They GGs.
It's out of here. That like we was talking about the conversation about Nintendo's longest lasting system. The Wii U is one of the worst. it was just one of the worst. Like it sold. If you guys are going to fact check me, I'm pretty sure it sold like 18 million max. I don't think it even got over 20 million.
It had
So
slightly.
most of the games that they had, they just ported it over to Switch. New Mario Wii U, New Mario Brothers on Switch. Legend Tears of the Kingdom was up there, right? Tears of the Kingdom was on Wii U. And not Tears of the Kingdom, I'm sorry. Breath of the Wild was on Wii U. And
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it came out on Switch. The Pitman games were on the Wii U. Came out on Switch. Mario Kart came out on Switch. All that stuff came out the Switch already, so
Yeah, but I bought a lot of backwards compatible games on the Wii U, and they shut that shit down. Like I got my hands on a lot of like really old Nintendo games.
But then I didn't even like the original Wii. The only reason I bought that original Wii was because of some of the Dance Dance Michael Jackson game, something like that, Michael Jackson Experience, and then Mario Galaxy. If it wasn't for that, I would have never even have brought the Wii. In Wii Sports, I like Wii Sports.
Didn't they have Rock Band or something like that on there?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we played that. I used to play that. We had all the instruments. My family is not small.
Yeah, like games like that were fun, but imagine playing like I remember they put Call of Duty on the Wii. Come on. I'm gonna bring it back. This is during the this is
Call of Duty 3 or 2 on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember this when Sony tried to copy the Wii? And they had this dumbass thing.
The PlayStation joystick.
I'm glad you brought it up because
move stick.
This is my thing. Sony will support some trash like that. You know how much Sony supported that and pushed that? Bro.
That looked like a whole.
Bro, they supported it for a whole nother generation that did not even not even need the damn thing. Like, oh my lord!
You know what it looked like.
Between this,
Beast did.
I bought this. Yeah, I did buy it because it came with a Killzone 3 bundle thing. So it came with it. I didn't want it.
You can use it as a gun.
You're supposed to be able to use it as a gun and shoot.
Plastic.
They had this thing here, right? And then they had the Kinect. 3 motion gimmicks at a time, and I had all of them, and they all suck. Every single one.
I had the Kinect still.
The Kinect was garbage. This is garbage. And Fred is right. They would support some bullshit like this instead of something else. Why?
Don't understand. Granted, it's hardware, and we talking about software, but still, right? Just put your resources where you need to be. We need to be putting them. Why support? They use that for the first PlayStation VR instead of making their own, controllers. So if you gonna support your hardware, you're still doing a bad job with it, but you still want to support it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like PlayStation be so off with what they choose to support and don't even want to listen to people. Come on now. Like
PlayStation 3, I toy. Come on.
Man,
don't judge me for having it. Don't judge me for having it. But
no, I'm not judging you. I was just messing with you.
I still got mine. But
a lot of people use the iToy for when they're streaming. They used to have it where it worked that way as well.
Yeah, they had a whole little private little room. I think you can have too on your PlayStation 3 and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's like a little white room or something like that you can use it on. That really. Now some things.
They also did the PlayStation Home.
Yeah, some things PlayStation should just. I like PlayStation Home, but it was a good idea to close that thing down. Like I really like PlayStation Home.
Oof, there's so many crazy people.
Fun.
It was. I love that. I used to go, with friends, like grammar school friends with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like we was going to high school. But at the same time, like
Freddie was showing the people the real Chicago on PlayStation Home instead of them actually being in Chicago. That's what he was doing.
Well, we was all from Chicago, but still, like it something's good. Stop supporting it, cool. But y'all stop supporting. At least with PlayStation Home, y'all could have brought it back because y'all honestly y'all can bring PlayStation Home back as a game. Make it a game. Like, it ain't gotta be something that you pre-install on your on, on, on your PlayStation, on your system. Man, you gotta take up a whole bunch of RAM and just make it a standalone game and sell it again. But do that, like, you know what I'm saying, bring back stuff that people want, and people been saying make another PlayStation Home for a while. So listen, just listen. They starting to listen more now, but it's like,
Well, they do have that slightly a PlayStation Home ish like thingy that came out a couple months back, or a couple years back, I should say.
what was I think that was I think that was like a limited thing though. You couldn't really wait. What was it? I think I know what you're talking about, but
I think it's still on the free section. Let me see if I can find it.
just listen. Like, people want things, give it so we can give you our money. Like, we won't give you our money if you're not giving us what we want. What's the purpose of giving you our money?
Okay, so you want something brought back?
Uh-oh.
What do you think about Fear Effects? It's coming to PlayStation 5, 4, Switch, PC, and that's all going to be in 2025. No Xbox, but Xbox has been being
Autonom
out.
Universe. That was the name of it. The Autom Universe.
What are you talking about?
Autom Universe was like the new PlayStation Home thingy that they put onto PlayStation.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look back into that. Okay. Fear Effect. Let me see. Let me go back to this. I don't think I saw the trailer. Oh, I don't know what this is. I never played this. Y'all know? Y'all play Fear Effect?
Sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar. Like, I think this is the game that
My brain was instantly thinking of Fear Factor.
It's okay if none of us have. At least the stream know.
I know I haven't played it, but I think who played this game? So somebody did. It was like they was playing like old games. But that was when I was
play a
just
lot of old games.
that's when I just watched people stream. I never like followed into people, so I don't know. I've seen this game before. I don't really know because I never played it myself. But I like nostalgia games. As long as they put it on right, I'll check it out. Like, to me, like, a developer or somebody can bring back a game that they just felt like they feel like it should be back. But most times, I always like looking at them because to me, you have to have somebody that wanted it in order for you to bring it back.
Yeah. So,
and they have a whole video too, so you can look at the trailer.
Yeah, anybody that's watched the stream and interested or have played this, now you know they are bringing it back. So yeah.
Yes.
And then I want to talk about this this dock that Asus got, because it's a pretty cheap dock. Like, don't expect too much with it, but I guess I can just show you mine, right? Like, I got a dock that this thing costs like $80, I think. But it got like a whole bunch of stuff with it. Like, I got a whole bunch of different adapters and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah, like, it's two-sided. The one.
Oh, I got one that's one sided. I wish I could show y'all, but yes.
Yeah, and the one that's I guess we can put the link on. We put the link on Twitter. That could be some exclusive stuff we put on Twitter. Put out the links for these products and stuff on there under the video. But uh, it's a dock that only has 3 ports, like a USB-C, USB-A, and I was just on. It was something else. But you could dock your Asus ROG Ally to your TV and charge it. So it's like a little charger port, docking station. It's $30. Just for anybody that need a dock that's not trying to get something too expensive, or not trying to go too crazy. Just get a little stand for your Asus ROG Ally, and you can get that. They still at Best Buy.
I'll put it in the chat. Just give me 1 second.
Hey, turn up.
Yay.
Really quick, I guess the other 2 or 3 really don't matter. Sonic Cross Shadows Generations has a review up. All right, we ain't even gotta go to that. But just know its review is up right now. Dead Rising, they doing a Dead Rising remaster. So
Yeah, it's gonna be $40 too.
okay, cool. Yeah, like that's some. I know some people
40 or
really.
50. So it's gonna be either 40 or 50. I can't remember. I know it's around there.
Have you played Dead Rising, Bobby?
Yeah, I played the OG original one. The only thing I had a problem with was the timer. But luckily, every new skill and every level that you get, you keep. So even after you die, you can restart with those levels and experience that you learned beforehand, and take it into the next game. So basically, you don't lose anything that you progress. So if you build up your health bar to max, and then die, then you could just restart the day over again, and then try to figure out how to stop the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
The
So
second
yeah.
one was a lot different because the second one you needed to get those little epi pen thingies to keep your daughter from changing into a zombie.
Okay. I might check it out the remaster. But I was never like into trying out the Rising game. So if anybody else played them, want to put some input in, just interrupt me. But dang.
Yeah, if you love zombie games and you love killing a hordes of zombies, that's definitely right up anybody's alley.
I just turned my
Except for the timer.
other PC off. I can't see the topics right now. Oh my god.
What? I think your microphone died.
Yeah, you sound pretty low right now, Beast.
It looks like he's trying to work his headphones. Or trying not to use. I'm not really sure. He said something about Dead Rising.
And then we got Power World. They're going into a joint venture with Sony Music Group.
They actually joined up with Sony, so they were doing something with Sony Interactive Audio or something like that.
I really have no idea what this even means. I'm gonna be real with you. So it means
It means that we could get Power World to PlayStation.
Well, yeah, that's something, right?
That's gonna be interesting. What do they got planned?
And say to create Power Entertainment, this company will accelerate the multifaceted development of Power World and further expanding the IP. They trying to go hard with Power World, and I don't know. I really don't care for it, but they trying to go hard with Power World.
I mean, if you love Pokemon and you love shooting Pokemon with guns, it's right up everybody's alley.
But this is my thing.
Fred, what does that entail though? Like, since they didn't buy a gaming studio, they bought like a audio, right? Or a movie or something from them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are they going
to teamed up with Sony for the music thingy.
So what does that have to do with anything? What are they going to do with that?
That's why I said I wonder what they're going to do with that, because what? Like, that's confusing. Like, not really confusing, but
it's confusing. It says that this new company. Oh, so they're making a new company. Oh, okay. So they're making a new company called Power Entertainment, and this new company will accelerate the multifaceted development of Power World and further expanding the IP. So I think they're gonna be doing multiple things with this. I think they're gonna do. I don't know what specifically they're gonna be doing because it is confusing. I don't know, but it sounds like they're gonna do everything they can to expand it. So like probably make this own exclusive music, probably sell merchandise, definitely put it on PlayStation. Maybe try to make some like theme parks of it. I don't think they're gonna really make a theme park of it, but still, like that can be something that's like an idea
Imagine
that they can go to.
A Power World movie.
A Power World movie. My question is, I never played the game. I saw some gameplay of it, but what's the point of having Pokemons if they got guns? Like, can they not use their powers?
No, that they can use the powers abilities, but there's an extra skill that you can unlock for them that would pretty much let them use guns, and then they'll pull out an AK or something else and just blast people instead of using their abilities.
Have you played Power World?
I
Yeah.
played it once.
I have played it.
Oh wow, dude.
That's how I know.
Tell us all about it. Actually, let's let this last segment be about power, because obviously this is the future now. So, what's up with Power World?
I would pretty much with
Power World is basically a poor man's Pokemon game mixed with a survival-ish type of thing because you have to build a house, you got to build a fire pit, you got to make sure your little pal people are fed and always happy. And if they get depressed, you just shoot them in the head and you cook them.
So you literally mean poor man's. Like you're not talking about us as consumers. You're talking about the character you're playing as a poor man.
Yeah, you play as a character that starts off with the ragged clothes. He wakes up like he's Link, and if you ever played Breath of the Wild, how Link wakes up and he's wearing nothing but scraps. He's got like the little scrap boxes on, and then you put some clothes on him and stuff. You basically start off like that, and then you go and find your first little pal Pokemon thingy, which is probably going to be a sheep or the little pink rabbit thingy, and then you put it to work. You make it start mining stones or cutting trees or collecting fruits or milking cow Pokemons.
Okay, cause I saw somebody stream.
I'm about to say finish that statement because it was getting kind of crazy.
It is like I saw somebody stream, and I was trying to guess like, am I looking at this right?
You basically get little Pokemon slaves that you can make them do things for you, and you just sit back and relax.
Pokemon
and then you go
slaves.
off and you go and collect the rare species, and then you have to fight the trainers for the story. So you go to these little battle arena pit thingies where you have to go and fight the human people and take out their gigantic versions.
Don't ever say Power World is like Pokemon. It's a Pokemon ripoff art style, but it ain't.
Hence
Pokemon.
why I said the poor man version of Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Because
Pokemon not throwing it down like that though.
Pokemon,
you can't. The ones that you get, you can't get mad at your Pokemons and then pretty much shoot them in the head and then eat them.
You can shoot that sounds like.
You need
in Power World, you can shoot the ones that get depressed, and then you can pretty much turn them into meat and feed it to the other Pokemons, or you can eat yourself.
Goddamn, Bobby! Shit, that's what you did. You did that to your shit.
He's saying it again.
Yeah,
so
that's not going to work. You might as well take them out. There's no need for them.
Wow.
If they can't do the work, you gotta get rid of them.
Oh man, bro, that just turned dark.
I ain't gonna lie.
Him.
I really did get offended like when I first saw this, but you know what? I'm actually glad this exists. Now we have a game where people who are into this shit can actually escape and do all their fantasies and
not say the same thing.
Yeah, not talk about you, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Not specifically you, right?
I only played it for a bit while I still had Game Pass, but when I lost Game Pass, I didn't play it anymore.
Hey, Fred, you just made this guy go. He gonna buy Game Pass today and shoot all those fake Pokemon in the head.
So I got. Is this live service? Like,
they haven't been working. They have not been working since I've been gone. So I gotta get on there and I gotta treat them how it should be treated. It's like you gotta do your work. You all been lazy. I'm taking you all out.
I was just gonna ask that too. Like, are they still working while you? Okay, so yeah,
it's a possibility. I don't really know.
Touching my pearls. Run away while he's gone, pal, friends.
So anybody that's into slavery or
oh god, yes, that's pretty much the best way to say it.
Or pet
technically
cruelty, animal cruelty. You can live out your fantasies on this game, and I love it. I love it for you.
They're also adding a mod to the PC version where you can actually sleep with the female version Pokemons.
What in the hell?
So also the rapists out there. I don't know if I can even say these words.
On with that.
Hey, look, I didn't say anything. YouTube, you didn't hear me say anything. Well, hey, look, y'all have a video game that's dedicated strictly to you. I love it. Go ahead, go play out your fantasies. That's all I gotta say.
Mic check. The views of some of the podcasters are not the views of all Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on?
Okay.
Is it?
Well, that's all.
Y'all took the dark side of Power World.
No.
I-
Power World is dark. Ain't no dark side to
Yeah,
it.
Power World is definitely dark. Like if they don't work well, you get rid of them and you get a new version of them and you replace them with better ones.
My thing
Sound like
is,
Cult of the Lamb to me. Sound like Cult of the Lamb to me.
It literally is like that, yeah.
so
But in
why
Cult
is
of the Lamb, you could also eat your people too, right?
why is this game called Power World when there's no pals in it? Like this don't like there's no. This is a
No, because the Pokemon like creatures are the pals.
Oh, they pals with
But
each
you
other.
can kill them.
Yeah.
But
So
you
each
can
time
kill them and eat
Yeah.
them.
you capture them, you become pals.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
So can they overthrow their
you
owner?
could be friends.
You become
No.
dang. You got
They can get very depressed and not work for you anymore. That's pretty much it.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna be realistic, let's make it more like, can they communicate? Do they do like a song and dance or something to do so? Like,
No, you know, I see what you're
They
doing.
also do sing and dance.
No, you see what he's doing.
I know where you're going with, but yes, they do. They do. They do communicate and sing and dance, and they frolic in the area, and then they get depressed, and you shoot them, and you feed them to the other pals, and then
Low
you go
key,
on your merry
somebody
way
else
with all
is
your
liking this
collection.
game right now.
Well, someone has to be liking it because I'm pretty sure a lot of people
No,
were playing
somebody on the stream is liking this game. He's like, I can
Yo,
hit.
y'all just put me on.
Where is Pal Turner and Harriet Palman? Like, where are these revolutionary pals to free them? Because
I need to know. Yes,
they need to have a DLC where you can free the pals. Because I only played it one time. Now y'all making me look at it side eyes. Like,
there are these group of people that will come in and try to free your captured pals to release them. But if you train your pals to go up against them, they pretty much will defend your camp and kill off all the humans that try to come and take them away.
So they don't even know that they fighting the people that's trying to make them free. Oh my gosh!
Slightly, it's slightly that way because they also want to capture them and enslave them too.
Oh my goodness! See, that's the
so they'll free them from another person just to enslave them into another campment.
So
you have to go and save them from being enslaved and then add them to your slavery so you can have a whole little camp.
Oh my god.
So are we gonna have a surviving power?
So you can have a whole camp of work and have them work on your fields and stuff.
Fields?
Damn, they got fields. Oh Lord, nah. My ancestors.
Those faculties. You can make a field. You could build an entire faculty like a big old building full of thingies, and they can make shoes. They can make T-shirts, guns, ammo.
Well, the T-shirt's gonna say "Free my pal." What you mean?
At least they making some quality stuff. That's all Hey, look,
wow,
we did. I mean, let me not say that. At least they getting. I can't even say that.
You need
okay,
cotton, you know what? Go after the pals that have cotton on them, and then you can put the other pals to work to shed them and take the cotton off their bodies.
Hey, look, I apologize. I apologize for my previous statement. I really do. Like, and I'm being so sincere with that. I'm not going to apologize for this though. All we need is a spinoff called Palcoon, and we can call it a day.
Well, PlayStation is actually making a spinoff of Pal World.
Already, damn.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Never mind. We done.
Nintendo's doing one too.
All right. We done. We didn't entertain this too much.
Y'all ended on a what in the hell?
This going down for the history books. Let's do our outros.
All the people who are Pal World fans will be like, "What's going on with my life? What have I been doing?"
Pal Master, you want to go ahead and do your outro?
Oh, I'm the Pal Master. I only played the game for only 4 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't kill pals and make them pick cotton and all that. Go ahead, man. Pal Master.
Hey, if they allow it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can feed him to a different version of himself and then see if they get happy, and they do.
Look, all I ask...
Hold on. He said, and they do, so you already did it. You know what?
All I ask is you put those shoes on display for a very healthy price, and you put your employee you put your employee wages next to it. Okay, that's all I request. That's the only thing I request. All right, but
Do you need a hug?
I don't know if either one should be needing a hug right now. I ain't gonna lie. We might got thousands of
You give
thousands.
Freddie a hug.
We got thousands and thousands of animal cruelty victims that need hugs.
He is not getting up off of Power World. He said
Well,
it with his.
It's a video game character, so I don't really care. Like at the end of the day, you turn it off afterwards, and then you be like, "Well, that's it.
That's
That's
what I'm saying. That's why I'm happy it exists. So that way people can have outlets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's healthy. It's healthy.
It honestly makes you think.
Like,
Would that be how it would be like if there was real pals walking around the world? So
Hell
people would be
no.
using them as
oh, that would fly. No offense, but certain. I'm not gonna say in this, and no one takes it. Certain individuals will never let an animal get hurt, never in life. So,
especially if an animal that can throw a thunderbolt at you. How you? Nah, you gonna be the master. How you doing, master? Nah, I'm cool. I am okay. I'm not
just throw
messing
a
with
ball
you.
at them and you capture them, and then they're
Nah, I ain't
submissive
capturing
to you
nobody.
forever.
I will be your friend. Hey, look, we can be lifetime friends. That's all. That's all I ask for. I just let me know when you about to blow some shit up. Okay, that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. I ain't gotta do nothing. Look, but you know, I don't expect everybody to think like me. Bob, you want to do your outro?
Oh well, I'm Bobby. I play video games. There you go.
Lord have
I don't
mercy.
really have too many outros. That I'm still new to it all for doing that. So I'm just that's all I gotta say.
My man, Beast.
Yeah.
He's still shocked from the Power World information.
It's Eurobeast. You guys can follow me at Eurobeast on every social media platform ever. I create content, not Power content, but I create all different type of content.
Yeah.
That you can actually play, enjoy, and watch. And I'm doing a giveaway, by the way, guys, for Black Ops 6. Whenever Black Ops 6 comes out, if you don't have it on Game Pass by the time the giveaway goes through, and yeah, that's my outro.
Hey, I'm Debbie Snacks, Debbie underscore Snacks, Debbie Snacks 85. And yeah, don't be a pal world hater. Be nice to your pals, Bobby. And I'm enjoying doing the Game Pass. I mean gameplay, Lord Game Pass. I need to get on there. I want to check out the game. If we're gonna really play the game, I'm down for one game if you're serious. But yeah, I do appreciate always being here. Y'all teach me so much. I'm getting so much insight from y'all, and it's just appreciative. Y'all can follow me on all social medias.
Hey, turn up. I promise I ain't got no disclaimer for mine. I should have one though. But y'all can catch me J Gameplay, all social media platforms, Twitter X, YouTube's where we go live with the GPC Podcast, Saturdays, 10:30 Central. Sorry for technical difficulties this week. You couldn't hit me earlier in the stream, and we will have more gameplay up. But yes, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all follow my co-host. Make sure you show everybody at GPC some respect. Because at the end of the day, just gotta put this out there. We are amazing, and GPC is made up of a lot of heavyweight individuals in this gaming space and gaming industry. Make sure y'all tune in on Saturdays. All right, show YouTube some love. We appreciate y'all tuning in.